you hear me now?
All right, we find ourselves in session 35 after an orc battle that could almost not even be called a battle. The only damage sustained by the adventurers was self-inflicted.
Greebo apologized. It was an accident.
Before last session, I think we finally figured out what all of those weapons did. We decided that you guys had cooked the meal at Falcon's Lodge, I believe, before you came out here to avoid detection via fire or the smell of cooking foods. Yes, and then that bonus is going to last until basically lunchtime today. One of the centaurs and Fluffy were sent around to the other side of the manse in order to create a distraction via a roll of the dice that sadly only distracted one out of the 10 orcs that existed in the. Well, I have to figure that out. Damn, but yeah. You guys had a fortified.
Not dug those pits. Things could have been markedly worse for us very quickly.
I don't know how much I let you guys get away with the sounds of digging from 100 feet away, but I don't know. I'm sure it's not as quiet as whatever, but I think they also had some bad perception rolls in their patrols around the manse. But anyway, you guys fought 9 while 1 went off to the northwest. I don't even think it's probably worth figuring out what happened to that guy because it would just be a ton of easy death. But yeah, you guys, 8 of the 9 orcs, also again via bad rolls from your DM, fell into pits. Either single occupancy pits, which could have held one more orc if they were stupid enough to fall after one already did, or the trenches. They were taken down super easily. The one that was still had not fallen was also taken down quickly by y'all as the main source of possible damage you could take. Not a single point of damage was taken by any of you from the enemies. I think it took a little bit less than 2 full rounds for all of them to go down, even though I buffed their hit points. And yeah, an erupting earth spell from Greebo, your summoner buddy this time, who wanted to impress y'all with a super impressive damage killing blow, was the only thing that did collateral damage to the rest of you, like 5 damage.
I wouldn't say he was trying to impress so much as he gets a little overly excited and just he thinks a thing and he does the thing and then he apologizes for the thing, which is very Greebo.
So the orcs have been dispatched, the ones that you know about. If there are more, you have no scout inside the building at this point. The centaurs are all safe. It's 8:30 a.m. more or less. And what you guys want to do?
Sarissa will turn to Neil and be like, your friend is absolutely lovely. You might want to work on self-control when it comes to throwing spells about. Who here needs healing? Because Neil knows Greebo. Because Neil, through Puika and Ilir, didn't we decide that?
I thought Sarissa's character was the one that summoned him.
Yeah, she was.
She did, and I'm assuming I met him through Neil.
Okay.
But Neil's his buddy because elves, fairies.
Sure.
Yes, he got a little excited there, and I don't know, but didn't we have? Didn't I cast friends on one of them? I forget. I'm having trouble remember. I thought we had one. We left one alive, or no?
No, you attempted to cast friends on him, and he basically told you the orc equivalent of fuck off and was trying to come out of the hole to kill us. And then Greebo, sorry, summarily dispatched him, so he was
Well, we
no
didn't-
longer an issue.
I had this. I had this, Greebo. I had this.
Greebo will be like, "Oh, I know you did, Neil. You totally had it. Sorry, man. I got a little excited there. You know, a little trigger happy, or whatever the Dungeons and Dragon equivalent is." So.
Do we see those? Those hogs or not hogs? The boars? Do we see boars in the yard?
From your vantage point through the... Hold on. Managing
Real
one.
quick, while Riley's doing that, Sarissa will heal herself 5 points, and then she'll be like, is anybody else feeling slightly abused?
Yeah. Abused.
Okay.
That's a good word for it.
So Greebo somehow managed to not take any damage. How many?
5 points.
Okay, so Sarissa will lay my hands on Neil and give him 5 points.
Thank you, Sarissa.
No problem. Greebo, are you all right? Yeah, I'm good. Rio, how about you?
Yep.
You're all right?
Says the elf a few words.
We are entering minute 2 of Greebo's existence, just as an FYI.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah, I see the friends token here, but I thought it failed.
It did. Neil threw a spell out, and if you listen to the video, it was still snarling and saying, "I'm going to kill you," and trying to get up out of the hole. It did not work.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so Greebo, hold my beer. And, yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna get rid of that friends token in there in the countdown and put another Greebo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use that as a 10-minute. Yeah, 10
Yeah.
minute countdown.
Well, so Greebo will be like, "Well, I don't think I have a lot of time, but while I'm still here, do we want to go in the house? Is there anything else you need me to do?"
Yeah, come with us.
All right. Let's go.
Oh God, I just figured out that you're fucking summoning a buddy. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Sarissa will say, Bugdob. Oh, real quickly, should we bring Bugdob with us? He is, if the house, if it's small or confined spaces, I don't want him getting stuck in doorways or.
I think we better bring him with us.
Okay, we'll do that, and we can have him stay by the door. Is this Greebo right here?
Yeah.
The blue thing? Okay, I'll get you a Greebo token at some other point.
That
So
works.
let's take off.
Do we see these?
Yeah, they're
Word keeps escaping me.
the boars are.
Boars. The boars.
They're not quiet. They're not. Well. Yeah, they're not quiet. They're acting as boars do.
Okay. Hey guys, there's some pigs up here. Some really mean-looking pigs.
Does any of them look a little more aggressive or a little more attentive? Like Greebo's looking at him. Does he see any of them that just, you know what I mean, where you just see that spark of intelligence or a little more curiosity, or than you would expect?
I would say that this would be a perception check.
Or would it be animal handling?
You're not trying to handle animals yet.
Okay. So, I only got 13.
With a 13, the best you can
really
see
well.
is they seem pretty average for the boars you've encountered in the past.
All right. And then, Are we trying to approach them, or are we just trying to go in the house?
I'm assuming you're asking that in character.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I could try to put him to sleep. I mean,
Well,
if I get
I
a
could
couple,
I
get a
could
couple to go to
entangle them
sleep, maybe.
too. I can only do like one, but
I
I'm
mean,
just saying.
maybe they won't attack us. I don't know. I mean, we could try to just walk past them.
What you do
Well,
notice so far is there is no sign of aggression from any of them. They're just eating as they do.
Can Greebo use speak with animals?
You certainly can.
Okay, so he's gonna try. He'll get up to the one and try and do speak with animals.
Okay. Position yourselves. Like, which board do you want to choose, and then where is everybody as this is happening? Rio included. Do you want the centaurs?
We'll just all stick. We'll stick together. Right.
Do you want the centaurs with you still, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Time to
Okay.
call them forward, but they
Yeah.
should stay in the trees, like.
Oh.
Yeah, like skirting the perimeter, and we have a call set up, like caw, if they see anything.
And we can say in this amount of time that Fluffy and given the centaur's speed and having a ranged attack, this guy and Fluffy are back.
Okay.
It's just-
Greebo will cast speak with animals on the dude right in front of us.
I think you cast it on yourself technically, and then you can just speak with animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Comprehend or verbally communicate with beasts for the duration for
Does
10
it-
minutes.
Does it give you an intelligence score that they need to have?
Limit. Okay. An awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at a minimum, the beast can give you information. I will argue that boars and pigs are actually highly intelligent. So.
Not according to D&D. So is there a minimum score they need?
No.
Okay.
It says on their intelligence, but at a minimum, beasts can give information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they perceive or have perceived within the past day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So there's no minimum.
Okay. I have to
So-
remember what I did here, so give me just a second. Is it? But yeah, well, what do you want to ask or say, or?
Greebo,
Yes.
we're real quick.
Ask him.
Quick.
Ask him about danger and any dangers and
Okay, so
orcs.
Greebo will say, yeah, just what is the danger around here?
Okay. So if I. Okay.
And he will say that all the orcs you saw go into the woods are not coming out. They're dead. So,
Okay.
what danger is that all the danger there is we need to worry about?
I'm trying to figure out how I want this boar to sound. No danger to boars.
Dangers to other creatures then besides boars.
What caused danger other creatures?
Orcs.
Orcs?
The orcs.
Orcs been nice to boars.
Yeah, I don't know what to ask him because if they're low intelligence, I just don't know. Neil, questions? Rio, questions?
Nope.
Let's see. You could well, I don't even know. I don't know if you could ask him how many orcs.
Oh, he's not going to answer that.
He's not gonna be able to count past
That's
10.
Yeah. I'll ask him about the vines.
Yeah.
Are these vines dangerous to
Vines-
us?
Vines hurt.
Do the vines ever attack you?
Vines, no move. Just no touch vines.
No touch the vines. All right.
Okay.
Sharp.
Anything else
Ouch.
you want to ask him? Sharp ouch.
Not really.
Well, you saw all the orcs go into the woods. They're all dead.
Okay.
Are there others in the house?
Have food?
Greebo will pat down and reach in and pull, a little ration of something for the pig.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, is there a lot of coming and going from this house?
No, I don't. What is... I don't... Have food?
Yeah, let's go, guys.
Maybe I could look at the grounds and see if the grass has been disturbed lately, and if
Okay.
so, what the paths are.
Where are you checking?
I'm going to need to scout up.
Scout up. Okay, so if you just what are you searching for specifically? Yeah, and that's Hunter's token
Yeah.
or Falcon, whatever. He can search too, though, I guess.
Greebo can also cast animal friendship on one of the pigs too, so they squeal and alert us if we want something to alert us. If we go inside, like a little alarm. You're muted, Neil.
Are there vines covering the windows? Do we see the windows? Can we see in the windows? Are the vines totally covering them? If can I fly up and look in without touching the vine?
You can certainly do so. One thing at a time here. So Rio specifically, what are you looking for?
Has the grass been disturbed?
Aside from
Right.
aside from the trampling of the orcs coming out to you, like
Right.
been disturbed. Oh, okay. Give me a well, I think this would be survival. Things to do with tracking and such.
Yep.
I was trying to figure out why I didn't see Greebo's roll. Right, who rolled perception? Was it Greebo or?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, why didn't I see the roll? And it's because Greebo's not on our game.
Yeah, I forgot to roll on.
It's
Sarissa
fine.
Just to add, he rolled shit too, which sucks because he usually has a really high.
Only an 11.
So with that 11, you obviously notice the trampling of the orcs that came to rush you. Assuming that you're also kind of scouting around, trying to keep hidden in the trees around the entire manse.
Can Sarissa help him and be looking? Not Sarissa, but Greebo also looking with Rio.
If Greebo wants to roll as well, then yeah, sure.
Oh, natural 20, 26.
Okay. Between the two,
Efficient in it, yeah.
between the two of you, you don't see anything. I think you're looking for is anything indicating that more things have entered the manse, or is that what you're going for here?
Uh, Yeah, what traffic's been in and out, what paths they take.
I mean, you may with Greebo's role, you may see some signs of the patrols that you've already dispatched. You may see that they generally stick to the roads. Maybe some footsteps outside here and there for hunting purposes. Nothing like I guess that's what you'd get with the question that you asked.
Yeah. Greebo will mutter to Rio, I don't see anything in Elvish to him. I don't see anything useful.
That would probably put us in our third minute
Door.
or fourth. Start of the fourth minute for Greebo.
Did you guys
Well,
see a
then-
door?
Since I don't see anything anomalous, I'll wave folks up.
All right.
Cool, like up to the front door. We'll...
Yeah, we should get to the
Oh,
front door.
Yeah, let's resolve the other things. Neil, if you were to fly around, you would probably see like a lot of windows are
Yeah.
not in the best repair. There's probably plenty of places you could fly in if you wanted to. But yes, there are vines like all over. You could, given your size, get in through a window that it's
I
broken.
don't want to go near the vines.
Okay, but like you because of your size, you could probably you do find. Let's just kind of figure this out, I guess. So the windows are 2.5 feet wide by 5 feet high. Oh, they're all wooden? Never mind. They're all wooden shutters, no glass. Covered in ivy.
So they're shut.
Yeah, shuttered and covered in ivy, so you would actually have to clear some of the ivy away.
Right, or try to open it, which I'm not going to do.
Okay.
Okay, so no way to peek in that I can see anywhere.
Correct. I think there's a chimney. No? Wait.
So,
I'm not doing a chimney again.
Yeah.
so if Greebo was to use speak with plants, could he ask the plants to the vines to pull away and potentially maybe pull one of the shutters open? If you use that?
You have to speak with plants?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Like I said, it was one of those things. I was like,
You can certainly try.
Alright, so you imbue plants within 30 feet with lemon sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you and follow your simple commands. You can question plants. So, let's see, they need to... So, Greebo will use the speak with plants.
Okay. And let's say that they're, well... Okay, so what you guys can see on the map is anywhere there's these little white symbols on the wall, those are shuttered windows. So you have 3 on this side right here, and 3 on this side. So I'm assuming you want to walk up to one of those spots and...
Yeah.
Okay.
I have like 30 feet, so Greebo will walk up right here, cast speak with plants, and have the plants, the vines, one by one, hopefully, just part from the windows and pull the wood shutters open with them as they kind of, pull back, so that Neil can fly and look, at least peek in them. They don't have to fully open them, but at least,
Is this... Oh, it's self. Okay. If I'm reading this correctly, within 30 feet of you, fucking like all plants
Yeah.
become sentient
folk-
and
Yeah,
and can animate. Interesting. Okay, so as you went at the end of you casting this spell, the anything within 30 feet of you plant wise, the bushes, well, I guess, pumpkin patches, or pumpkins grow in like vine patches, right?
Yes.
So the pumpkins get up and start to kind of like shake themselves a little bit of the whatever dust and start to kind of murmur greetings to each other like, "Hi, you can talk, I can talk. What? Huh?" And that they're not going to be a problem, but it's just a little bit of flavor here. And then
That's awesome.
specifically, which one do you want to talk to? The vines around what window?
Like this window right here. Well,
Okay.
Greebo's gonna ask all the vines within 30 feet of them, so yeah, I could probably reach this window down here, but all these windows along this side and this one, to pull back and open, and Greebo will just ask the one vine, like, is there anyone still in the house?
Plants might be able to perform other tasks on your behalf at the GM's discretion. The spell doesn't enable plants to uproot themselves and move about, but they can freely move tendrils and stalks. Okay, yeah. If plant creatures in the area, you can communicate with it. Okay, yeah, but anyway, I don't think these count as creatures because they're just plants. But all right, so you want the plants, the ivy specifically around the windows that you're closest to within 30 feet to remove themselves?
Yeah, to pull back and to take the shutters with them, or at least, to open them so Neil can fly along and look.
Can they open the shutter? Would the shutters open out? They would open outward.
You would think they'd probably open out, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of standard.
Seems standard to me.
And they were, they were flying around, so as they pull back and away, they could kind of, pull them open a little.
Just
barred in the inside.
Just for the heck of it, give me a persuasion roll.
Come on, Greebo.
Yeah, Greebo got a 4. It's not his strong suit.
We are pretty happy where we are.
Yeah, that's not how the spell works, but okay.
I'm sorry, it gives them the ability to. They don't have to listen to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
All right, let's just go in the front door.
We've got Greebo, so let's, in case there's trouble, Greebo can help.
I accidentally wound everybody.
We have.
It's okay, I forgive him.
We can keep. Well, we're gonna say we're in the 5th minute of Greebo. I won't penalize time-wise if you want to be like having given instructions to the centaurs and Fluffy and Bugdob where you want them to be. So like, take this as like a free time to position them where you think you'd want them.
I want Bugdob to come with us, but Fluffy, I don't know, Rio, what you want to do with Fluffy.
How tall is Bugdog? Did we determine that at any point? Because it
determined he's like 9 or 11 feet or something like that.
Okay. The ceilings you can tell from the outside because they're connected to the floors. His head would be if he's 9. Well, we use the low number. His head would be about 1 foot above that 2nd floor.
Yeah, we can leave him on the porch so he doesn't get stuck.
And the second floor looks a tiny bit shorter than the first floor, like a foot less. So, and just numbers wise, we got 8 feet high ceilings on the first floor and another 7 feet on the second. I don't see the centaurs except for one of them being moved around. So where are they during this process? Do you want like them and Bugdog protecting each other in case shit goes down out here?
I don't know, guys. Do we want the centaurs at our back, or we want them?
You should probably leave them
We want
outside.
them like have them outside or like around, so that like if we chase anything else out of the house, they can attack whatever we chase out.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. We don't want to
So-
hinder them.
Okay, so how and this is just a suggestion. It's still open for suggestions here, but I'm gonna move them like essentially. Let's see. I'm gonna put them in like a perimeter around the house, covering the enough that nothing's gonna get. They're not gonna miss anything. It's not gonna get past them. They're not gonna see, and we'll tell them to. To attack if there's anything, if there's anything hostile. I don't know what's inside here, guys. I mean, I don't know, but the centaurs they know what they're doing. They're good judges of character, I think. And Fluffy can hang out. Rio, where do you want Fluffy?
Again, let's call Fluffy up. Into the trees over here.
And Falcon is coming in with you, and Bugdog is standing where he is.
Well, he's gonna come in with us. Oh, unless you're saying he can't come in. He's too big to get in.
Bugdog would have to stoop, but from what I know of D&D rules, because I had a large character in a small space, I got disadvantage for
He can squeeze. He can squeeze.
kind of squeezy.
Do a
Yeah.
squeeze, and fighting will be a disadvantage. Right?
Yeah.
No, I say we take him with us.
Bugdog won't go in. Help how Bugdog can. To not make the Speak with Animals 3rd level spell entirely useless, because I believe you did ask a question as well. The vines would have mentioned things inside that aren't orcs.
Those magic users we heard about, ones that are
Well,
they're turning these pigs into orcs.
Don't.
I think they're spawning orcs. This is an orc farm, guys. This is an orc farm. Orcs are being born here. I know it.
You do know that the magic users are technically orcs.
Magic users are orcs.
The anchorites of Talos, they are orcs that can shapeshift.
Oh, shapeshifters. Evil shapeshifters.
I guess technically half orc. Are these all half? No, they're half orcs.
All right, we guys ready?
Yep.
Let's take this house. Let's take it back for the people.
And this is where shit gets complicated. Alright. Marching order. And Rioa, your token is still down south.
I thought I called it up.
I think you've been doing Falcon, but I'm not sure.
This scaling on the display is
Yeah.
vexing. Oh. Yeah, here I am.
Free your
Yep.
mind. Alright. Who's going first? What are you doing? The doors are shut. Wait, no, the doors would be open because... Did I say there was like an extra... Oh yeah, I said there was a hole in the wall. Last session there was a hole in one of these southern walls that the 9 orcs that came at you came out of. I think it's right here to the southeast. So I guess you would have seen that. You have the option to go through the doors that are open or try to go through that hole. I forgot I made
like
that.
the hole in the wall theory myself.
We could just knock.
And let me clear away
How
a
about the rest of us?
little bit.
Do
Well,
the rest of y'all want to go into the obvious place to lay a trap?
Okay, I'm gonna listen to the ranger. All right, so yeah, I'm good. Let's all go over to the hole in the right side.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Multi-layer? There you go.
An old jingle.
Yeah. So let's also say you guys did scout around. You saw inside that open front door the one orc burst out of. He wasn't in any place to close it. I mean, you just see an entryway, I suppose, and a staircase. Unless you got any closer. And then the hole, which we'll say is right here. You can see in there as well. That is... Show. Wow. This room was once a bedchamber, kitchen, and dining room rolled into one. 4 beds stand along the south wall, with shuttered windows and nightstands between them. Against the west wall are 4 wardrobes and a cabinet full of plain dishware and cutlery. And you know what? Let's just reveal the whole thing, because y'all are peeking in. 4 chairs surround a small dining table in the northeast corner, and a trestle table strewn with pots and cooking utensils stands near a blackened fireplace. All the furnishings are made of wood. The ceiling in the southwest corner of the room has collapsed. So, oh yes, you can see the boards there. Filling the area below with debris and leaving a jagged hole through which the room above is visible.
Sarissa, you coming? We're going in down here. Greebo,
Yes.
fucked up.
Yes.
Change of plans. We've got a back entrance. Come on, come over around here.
Alright, so we are at the start of minute 5 for Greebo. We have paused time up until now. Let's is there a marching order?
Marching order.
And who controlled Falcon last time?
I did.
Okay.
I don't know if I have stats.
I think like 100 and something hit points, and hold on. He's a beefy boy.
You can run him, or
I get yeah,
I mean,
but like I don't know if you
it's
want
easier.
him to lead the way or try not to take away player choices as much as possible.
Sure. Yeah, no, well, yeah. Sarissa should go first. I think she's one of our toughest. Sarissa and Greebo and Rio, those guys can handle anything. And then I think everybody else just comes in behind and supports them. That would be a
Sarissa will just
marching order.
go in. Sarissa will just bust in.
Yeah, I think Sarissa marching order should be Sarissa, Rio, Greebo first, and then basically everybody else backing them up.
So the room is as described. You got that hole in the ceiling in the southwest here. You got doors to that are probably open with the orcs having done their running and stuff. So let me... you can see into this next room, probably even further than that. Let's just kind of drag. This cutting tool is interesting. It's like a lasso. Seeing into that room, let's see. Stone steps lead down to a flag-stoned courtyard that has a pillared arcade to the east. Whatever that means. 7 windows on the upper level overlook the courtyard, in the middle of which is a 5-foot wide stone well with thick vines erupting from it. And that's what you see.
Maybe our druid will know what that is. Sounds like some nature magic. Hey, I got an idea for Bugdub. How about we tell Bugdub to go around and cover the main entrance, and if anybody comes out, to grab them.
Ooh, excellent idea.
And if not, we can yell, "Hey, Bugdub, come get in here," and he'll run in if we need him.
Excellent. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put Bugdub up at the main entrance. He's sort of guarding it right now.
So do we think there's still beings in the house?
You were told by the vine that there was more than just orcs in here.
So can Greebo talk to the plants that are going up in the courtyard and ask them, is there anybody in the rooms? Because are the vines and stuff going over the windows in the courtyard and stuff? You said there's 7 windows.
These vines, according to the drawing, and I don't know how connected they are to the other vines around the building, but sorry, are you guys going in, or you're just guys staying outside while Greebo goes in?
Well, Greebo could just poke his head in, and it just any
within
vines
30?
Within 30 feet, he's gonna ask, like, he's just basically gonna be like, "Hey, good morning, nice to meet you. I'm Greebo. Are there any humans or whatever you want, orcs in the rooms along the windows you're covering, or something along those lines?"
Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Okay. There are no humans.
Or orcs.
Wait, so we know there were orcs here, but don't see is a weird word for a plant. We don't sense orcs in most of our areas.
Where? Let's see, how do I say it? Do you sense other living, other, I guess, beings in the house that come and go?
No.
Is the house empty then?
No.
Besides us.
Also no.
I'm trying to think, like, how, I don't know how, like, their sense of direction. I know they would know up, down, east, west. Like, I would communicate with them to, like, get a general sense where are the other beings located? Are they up high on the upper levels? Are they down low?
There are beings that are down the well.
Ooh.
And there are, we believe, but do not know, there are beings in rooms that we have not penetrated.
Okay, excellent. Are they far from where you are located, or are they close by?
We would be guessing. They're inside this mansion.
Okay. Greebo's muttering all this to Rio in Elvish. And does Neil speak Elvish?
I believe so.
Does Sarissa?
No, it's Greebo that is talking to the plant.
I know.
He's
Does
just- he
Sarissa
could-
speak Elvish?
No, I don't think so. No, she speaks Infernal.
So
But
the summon buddy that Sarissa summoned is excluding Sarissa in
basically,
Neil speaks Sylvan, which is like
Okay.
Fey Elven,
yeah,
not Elvish.
Greebo speaks Sylvan and Elvish, so he would just be muttering it in Elvish to Rio for him to pass along to everybody.
He also speaks Common, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Anyway. Let's say we are on minute 6.
Yeah. Common's not his first language though, so when he's concentrating and doing something, he flips back to
Touche.
Elvish.
Hey guys, maybe I can fly up and peek up upstairs into this. There's this hole here in the ceiling of this room. Let me just go take a peek up in the second floor.
Oh, that's an excellent idea. Why is the druid squinting at the plants?
So I would like to
And what is he
stealthily
saying?
kind of fly and peek into the upstairs room above the bedroom there, but stealthily. Try not like assuming there is something there that I don't want it to see me. I want to take a quick look.
I'm trying to figure out if I fucked up here. So, where they were in, like, they were in fucking they were in the big one. Oh no, they would have been called. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure they got all of. Yeah.
Now that Greebo is done, something that he has to concentrate on, he's gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on our group. And so that's his concentration gone. So, but
Okay.
yeah, if you stay close to us, he's concentrating on Pass Without a Trace.
Nice.
But that's like asking him to walk and chew gum at the same time, which can be a problem.
It's the weirdest thing. I guess there's only one room where the orcs are said to exist in this entire place. And
One?
well, no, because it says they're also in this.
Is it a big room?
God damn, like this book they should have it in bold every single time that they want to say, hey, there's this particular. Anyway, oh, okay, I see. Neil, you fly up. No stealth check required unless you want to feel like rolling it just for the heck of it, but you see. Do you have dark vision?
No.
You see a dark room.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, all the windows are shuttered.
There's no light coming in.
That's
the windows or anything.
the windows are all shuttered, but and this room does have windows, but like you can't see much else. It's dark.
Okay.
I don't see anything in the book that says there's a hole in the ceiling or whatever. So
Well,
Okay.
how about
No, yeah.
the courtyard? Isn't the courtyard lit up from above? So there's light coming in that way?
I think that is this plate okay?
The courtyard would have an open to the sky, so there would be light. Boogers.
Yeah, there's light in the courtyard, and you guys had enough light and people with dark vision in that first room you've entered to kind of see what's in there, but other rooms, the doors seem to be shut. There's no windows that are open, so I don't see how light would get into those. It is like, so if you want to give a perception check at disadvantage, I mean, it's daylight, it's daytime. Light might get in a little bit here and there somehow, but
No, it's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna go taking a torch out there yet. I think
you don't hear anything moving around.
good enough. I'll just be like, it's dark up there. You can't see. Let's keep going. Let's keep going into the courtyard. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Who's going in first? Some of
Sarissa
our
will stick.
big-
Sarissa will stick with Greebo, and he's concentrating on pass without a trace.
Oh yeah. Should we make stealth rolls? We'll try to be moving stealthily the whole time.
Yes.
Okay. Stealth roll.
Add 10.
Be a 28 from Neil.
9, 10, 20 for Sarissa.
Do I still have those stat cards on here somewhere? Nope. Okay.
Oh.
And a 29 for Rio.
Actually, that's a 39. You get an extra 10 for pass without trace.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So basically, you know that one Simpson cartoon where Homer like just morphs into the hedge? You know
Yeah.
the one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, basically that's Rio right now.
Yeah.
These are not the droids you're looking for. These aren't the droids.
Rio just like looks like wood paneling. Like, where'd Rio go?
Right?
Okay, and I mean, yeah, Falcon's fine too. Okay, where are you guys going? And do you guys just want to have one of your tokens being like leading the way, so you don't have to move simultaneously, or who wants to be the one doing that? Assuming you're sticking within the pass without trace radius.
Yeah.
I assume that we stay close to Rio. Rio's got to be in the marching order. I think he's got to be up front there with Greebo
Yeah.
and Sarissa. So maybe just move Rio up there and then.
Where Rio wants to go. Sarissa and Greebo will follow.
I think that was Falcon. You moved.
Oh, dang it. Where's mine?
He's just to the right of Falcon. He's kind of blending. His stealth check was so good that you couldn't even find Stoke.
Right. Can't find the token.
Wow. I just found out how to fix the scaling problem that's been driving me nuts.
That's good.
Like, you mean like
The
zoom?
zoom controls button at far lower right. Control G. My zoom was set to 5%.
Oh.
Oh God! So you were like, you had God's eye view this whole time?
That would have drove me nuts.
I've been using my mouse wheel to
All
just scroll in
the
and
other
out.
controls on the screen were so big by comparison to the scenery
I
that
think
it was
Yeah.
driving me nuts.
Shannon had that problem.
Mine did that too originally. I'm not, like I said, I just kept hitting stuff until it went away. But yeah, like the bar and everything, it covered half the screen. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It's weird that it would.
I don't,
Good.
I don't see the controls that Owlbear's own tutorials say I should have, but I just figure their documentation's out of date.
Exactly.
So what you see is as described earlier, with vines erupting from a well. You have one door to the north. What's up with this other? Let me see if that's said. Oh, I know the door to the northwest that you see all these boards. That has been like those boards are the door. Yeah. So.
Right. And then it looks like another broken door in the.
Yeah.
West.
Yeah, I guess that one too.
Yeah.
So where are you going?
Greebo's gonna follow Rio. Just wherever Rio thinks we should go.
I feel that it's time to haul out my weed whacker and do a little trimming.
Okay.
I caution everyone to get back because I don't know if this vine's going to react.
Can Greebo just talk to it and get?
Oh
It's-
yeah, you
it's-
you can talk with plants. Yeah, you do
Yeah.
that. You
So
do that.
Greebo will
Yeah.
will be like, hail, friend or foe. Oh, what does the plant say?
You get nothing back.
Oh, it doesn't say anything. So, do I get the feeling that it's like not a natural plant, but just there's something up?
You've already talked to this one, so like it could talk back, but you are concentrating on a different spell.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're concentrating on past that trace.
Wait, fuck me. Hold on.
Speak with plants.
It's
isn't a
not concentration.
spell.
Okay.
Oh, it's not. It
No.
just lasts.
I just
Oh,
assumed it
yeah.
would be.
10 minutes,
That is
and
awesome.
Okay, sorry.
concentration.
I was trying to play a gotcha there, and I apologize because I'm an idiot.
No, I just about killed our whole party last game. Greebo studied up on his spells, so he didn't kill anybody.
What level was Erupting Earth, by the way? 2?
Third.
Okay. You only have
Yeah.
2 third level spell slots at your level?
3.
Oh, okay. Sorry, what was the question?
Do I get a feeling like it talked to me? Did I
Yeah.
get a feeling it was evil or anything like that?
Do you want to do a insight check on? Well, it's actually, you know what? It's your choice. Insight check, or I suppose you could do nature.
I just rolled insight. I got a 14, and I am proficient +6, so 20.
Okay.
Orgoth, let go.
Um.
Orgoth is just fucking up this cat toy. Let go.
You know, there's nothing specifically to describe. You don't get a sense of evil.
Okay, so I'll say that to Rio, and I'll ask the vine if it could maybe just are we trying to get through the door and it's blocking the door?
No, there's no.
No, we haven't tried. Go ahead.
No, I mean,
because like I don't want to be hacking up a plant that's not evil unless if we need to get through it or something, I can ask it to move maybe.
Well, but we did hear that there are creatures down the well. It's coming. It's growing out of the well. I think that's what Rio's doing. Rio wants to try to hack it down, right, Rio?
Well, if we can't get past it safely,
I think we can. We can get past it safely. It's not threatening us right now. There are other doors. There are other doors we could go to.
Yeah, Greebo will walk up to the thing coming out of the well, and he'll put his hand on it. Does it react? Does it flip out? Does it grab him? Does it do anything?
the well, or the.
No, the plant coming out of the well.
I'm assuming you're not. Yeah, no reaction.
Okay. Well, Greebo will say, well, maybe we can just climb down the vine.
We could do that too. But there's, maybe we should check out the rest of this house.
Okay.
As far as that whole climbing down the vine thing, you can see that like this well is pretty well filled with this plant.
Okay.
Climbing down would be treacherous.
Okay. Greebo will say to Rio, maybe we could find another way down, and then if there's no other way, then we chop down the vine. Greebo is a tree-hugging, dirt-eating druid, after all. Doesn't like to hurt plants.
Dirt eater.
We are
Right.
probably in minute 7. So, yeah, minute 7 of Greebo being generous.
That's why I think we should check out the rest of this house first, quick, while we got Greebo.
Okay, let's do that. My time is short.
All right, so let's like stealthily check out this door to the southwest.
The one that's broken down?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you guys take the lead. Come on.
Yeah. Marching order? Looking for participation.
Move your token.
I'll take the rear.
Okay, hey,
That
Falcon,
way I can keep an eye on y'all.
get up there, buddy.
Fine, I'll do it. You guys are just slow. And he disappears into the room. because he's not you guys. I'm not going to reveal things for...
Sarissa, Greebo, come on, guys. You guys are the tough ones.
There we go.
Greebo will look at Neil and be like, I am definitely soft and squishy, and probably taste amazing with ketchup. I'll be hanging back with the Fae here.
Okay.
Except for being a moon druid who can shift into beefy-ass bears, but...
Exactly, which he has to do because he's soft and squishy.
Yeah.
He's got the spell going. And Sarissa will stick close to Greebo because she's not that stealthy. And
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll stick close enough to Greebo.
Yeah.
To pass without a trace. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out your stealth. Give me one more stealth roll, actually, since new room. Falcon's fine.
With the bonus 19.
Greebo or
39.
Again?
Sarissa got 29, which is probably the highest stealth roll she will ever get in her entire existence.
Sarissa doesn't have disadvantage, does she?
No.
Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't think you had that armor. Imagine Bug Dub.
Clunk, clunk, clunk,
Yeah.
clunk. Hey guys.
That's stealth from everybody. 19 with the bonus for Neil. Okay. Let's just see. Nope, that's a 1. Okay. So.
And magically, all the orcs in the house die, and we win.
What you guys see in here, and let's just. I'm trying to figure. Okay, so. Here's what would happen. Falcon would peek his head in, see what's in there, and he would probably motion to you guys to be very quiet. There's something going on in here. He'd probably like leave the room quick, like to stealthily to say there's something going on in this room. There's an orc doing something weird to keep things in the timeline. They probably would be. So like that's what he would say going first. He would stealth back out, tell you there's an orc in there doing something weird.
Let's go take him.
I'll follow your lead if you want.
Is there any light in there? Is it dark? Is there light inside?
There was, well, let's say there are candles. There's some candles on the floor.
The orc is alone?
As far as I could see so far.
Sounds like a evil ritual is being performed, guys. I mean, sounds like ritual is being performed.
We're spending some alone time with the new Sports Illustrated magazine. Who knows? Sarissa will just go. We'll just kind of just stealth in there.
So Falcon nat 20'd on his perception check.
Nice.
So to better answer that question of what's in there with the orc, he would have seen he would have seen the orc doing something weird, and he would have seen $12 of these. How tall are these things? Pardon me. Which one is it? He would have seen.
I can't get to my token either. I bumped it down and it went into the shadow. And
Yeah.
I can't.
Don't worry about that yet. He would have seen 12 small plant things that look kind of humanoid, but are moving around. They look kind of like shrubs, but humanoid shrubs. And there are 12 of them kind of just milling about. So he would have told you that orc doing weird things plus 12 somewhat moving plant humanoid thingies.
Can Greebo try to talk to those plants? Like, if he's standing at the doorway, can he just, like, try to, say, hey, friend or foe?
Well, talking is alerting.
Yeah.
I mean, Greebo would be smart enough to know that talking is alerting, so.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably wouldn't because they don't look like natural plants, so.
So, at this point, you have the information from Falcon. You are not inside the room.
Right.
Your stealth has still been good enough to not be discovered with muted conversations.
Carissa will say to Neil, maybe we try out one of those little fire beads.
Oh, yeah.
We could all step back and maybe you could chuck it into the room. Just a thought. Just a thought.
There's only one bad thing about the fire beads, is they start fires. And so if there's something here that we want to steal, or
Oh,
it-
yeah. I
So-
destroy it.
it's kind of like a good backup plan, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. If I give the signal, everybody run, and then I'll drop one. But let's see if we can take him out first.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So what do you want to do? What do you guys want to do? Are we going in?
I need to take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Okay.
I could go to the
Sounds
bathroom.
good.
I think we should go in. I think we should.
Just go.
5-minute break.
Berserker and go up.
Yeah. Fairy fire them. Just fuck them up.
I just want, well, and even though the plants could be super, super bad news, they're little still. So,
Well, we've got a great strategic tactical doorway there,
Exactly.
so that we, they don't have to all surround us. They might come after us, and then we can.
But they have to bottleneck to do anything.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. All right. I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Yeah. Greebo could always just, erupting earth again and bury the doorway.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Yeah. Oh, that was probably on camera, wasn't it? Stupid. Yeah. Oh, we lost the bar.
after this campaign's done, Riley, you're gonna start up a new campaign based on the new 2024 players, character builds and magic items and monsters. Man, sounds kind of fun, but it's money. You gotta fucking cough up the money, right? If you want access to all that stuff in D&D Beyond or whatever.
Did you purchase it with D&D Beyond, or?
I purchased it with D&D Beyond, but I only got the player's handbook. I didn't like go all in for the bundle with the monster manual and the DM's guide, which all that isn't even going to be out until early next year. But the player's handbook will be out in September, so I did get that with the compendium access through the D&D Beyond.
They're turning D&D into a bunch of microtransactions.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, I mean, this has always been an expensive
It's always been,
hobby.
yeah.
To buy books and buy books and buy books, and whenever they change editions or whatever, it's always like, oh, now I gotta buy like 20 more books, and that's kind of the way it's always been. So if the book is good and if it has stuff that is really adds to the game, then I'm okay with paying for it. You know.
It's pre-order, right? You haven't actually.
Right, it's just pre-order. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like on D&D Beyond, you're welcome to share anything that you've purchased digitally with.
Right. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I could hopefully share my stuff with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the beauty, is if somebody gets it and you're in a campaign, you can share it with everybody. At least they're cool with that.
Right,
And I'm in.
At a table. Yeah.
I treat this book nicely. I don't manhandle it at all, and I'm annoyed as hell that these pages are falling out.
Yeah, it's a bad book. I'm telling you.
It's not good.
What book is that?
The Dragon of Icespire Peak, yeah. The monster
I had
pages.
A player's handbook that did that. I got it, and about 4 or 5 months later, you know, you're opening it, the pages were like just coming out, you know, chunking out from the spine. And I took it back to where I bought it, and the store took it back. You know what I mean? Because I pitched a fit. I'm like, you have 2 choices here, and one of them's going to continue to get my money, and the other one means you're going to fuck off and die forever. But no, the guy said that occasionally, like, they'll get bad batches of books, and then what he said, anybody with any integrity, what they do is I guess he said they have like up to a year or something if they're buying them legit, where they can send them back or something like that. But because he says occasionally they just get, you know, a bad batch of books. So
Thanks.
But nowadays you get everything online, and you know, you don't even know. So
This was on sale for like less than $10 total, and it came with my only set of dice so far, and like DM screens.
Starter kit.
Yeah.
Starter
the
kit,
same
right?
thing that I got. The starter kit that I got.
It's
The
pretty
book
cheap.
I got. Yeah, the book that I got with mine also, the pages are falling out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, you know, $9.99. So
Yeah, it's cheap. The starter kit is cheap, so that is the good thing about it. Is it's not too hard to pick it up. Be like, okay, I'm playing D&D now.
It's literally the only thing I've spent money on in D&D aside from paying for Hunter to DM for us every week.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I spent thousands.
I've avoided it so far, but once I get to welding and make more money,
Christ.
yeah, I want to get digital versions of shit to keep playing and DMing or whatever.
Oh, I downloaded all the digital stuff for free off, you know, just file share websites. I've got everything.
Yeah.
I've got everything from. Got all the first edition, second edition, third.
You have them, but they're not linked to your D&D Beyond.
No, they're just PDFs. I've got.
Yeah, so you can't use D&D Beyond to build characters.
No.
Yeah.
No, but I don't care. I don't care about D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you trust your players that they've set up
Still
characters
play
correctly.
games without D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
You know, D&D Beyond is what is trying to lock you into to what they want. Like just,
True.
Just don't use D&D Beyond.
And with newer players, that's just it. If you don't like I said, if you're just clicking buttons and you don't understand the game mechanics, it would be really hard to transition to paper. You know what I mean? Because we can still play over Zoom, but if you're playing with somebody that's Like, I'm not good with game mechanics, and that's like I'm always like, how did I get that number again? And I'm sure there's some people that without D&D Beyond, they don't actually know how to play D&D at all. Like, they don't know the game mechanics, they don't, and that's what they're hoping for, is you get a bunch of automatons who just click buttons and don't understand the mechanics. But I personally, I think the majority of people that go into D&D, that's not how it's going to go. They want to understand. They're not just mindless drones, so. But, yeah.
But to make
I
it
think
easier for more people to play.
Yeah, exactly. To get them started. And
Yeah.
then you start to. It's 105 degrees outside right now in the shade. I'm
Oh
not
my
going
gosh.
out. Yeah, this
Oh.
heat pump is like as old as I am. It cannot keep it any cooler than about 78 to 80 degrees in here, right? So you're like, wow, that's really hot for inside. No, just go out on the porch and come back in. Fucking 80 feels like a freezer at that point. So
Yep.
I'm fine. That I'm
Yep.
not complaining,
Right.
because it is sweltering outside.
Yeah, I'll take
in the
80 over
shade.
100.
Yeah, you just have a fan going. It's fine. But, Johnny was like, it's too hot in here. I said, I'm out on the porch. He came in. He's like, nope, it feels awesome in here.
That's what my 8 years in California was. All I had was a box fan. We didn't even have AC
man.
in the house.
Yeah.
And
Well, the thing is like where I am, all these old heat pumps, like houses don't have central AC here because you didn't need it in the Pacific Northwest. So, yeah. So like I said, the heat pump, it heats in the winter, and we do have a unit we had at the apartment that if I get desperate, it's one of those floor ones I could put in the bedroom but so far it's fine.
that's what's been going weird. Have you guys seen anything with Great Britain, UK, whatever they call themselves these days, complaining about the heat? Like,
Yeah.
you go online, if you try to buy a box fan here, it's like $30. You try to buy one there, it's like 80 something.
Yeah, it's like 80 pounds, which is
Yeah.
like 90 American dollars.
So all they have are those towers that like aren't great, but they're something.
Yeah.
And all of their homes are built to keep heat in because it hasn't usually been this hot there. And
Yep.
there's a bunch of Americans that are making fun of all the Brits for like complaining about what's basically, I think, 85 degrees. But since that temperature is getting trapped inside their homes with no ventilation and blah blah. So.
Well, and it's humid. England is a very it's a very humid heat. It's like where I'm from in Alaska, man. It would get up to 75, and I thought I was going to die. Because it just you acclimate. So I can guarantee anybody making fun of them would go over there in the winter where it's raining 265 days in a row, and then you'll see who's gonna whine.
I'm going to give you guys some information while we're waiting to see if John comes back.
Yeah.
Um,
Just so you know, like, my internet has cut out 3 times this morning, my actual Xfinity, and there's been problems in the area. And like I said, it's fine right now, but it wouldn't surprise me because I was getting ready to text John and be like, dude, my internet's down. What the hell? So I don't know if it has to do with the heat or what, but there's internet issues in the area.
So Falcon with his nat 20 would have seen the following: furnishings that are broken and heaped against the walls. In the middle of the room where the orc is doing strange things, painted on the floor with mud is a 10-foot wide symbol depicting 3 lightning bolts at their tips. Where the lightning bolts have converged, that half-orc wearing hide armor is dancing in a very strange way while eating what, Falcon's smart enough to know this, what looks like the entrails of a dead possum. And then standing around the yes.
Oh my god, you're gonna have to repeat that for John. That's too good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greebo's gonna want to kill this guy just because ew.
Standing around the half orc are those small twig figures I talked about. 12 of them.
Okay. Are they in pots or they're actually mobile?
They're just humanoid, bushy, small stick guys. Yeah. No pots.
Are they those creatures from Final Fantasy?
Which one?
Did you homebrew those like the little cactus creatures that?
Oh, cactars.
I forget what they are.
They're called sabatenders, cactars.
Is
No,
Final
it's not them.
Fantasy? That's the video game, right?
Spinal Fantasy? What?
There are 15 Final Fantasies at this point, and
Final Fantasy.
Spinal.
They made a movie out of one.
They've
of them
made
where, like,
3 movies, I think.
It was the very first one, and it was a cartoon, and like there were like it turns out they were like the spirits of
Spirits Within.
dead beings that had hitched on to some asteroid that hit. You know what I mean? And they were looking for like seven tones, or I don't fucking know. It was like 2002.
There's a Final Fantasy movie that is basically Final Fantasy VII made into a movie that was excellent. There's another Final Fantasy movie that is like called Spirits Within, I believe, which is it's like okay.
Is it a cartoon?
They're all animated.
Final Fantasy.
And
I'll know it the second.
I think there was one more, but I don't recall for sure.
No. Final Fantasy.
The one that's like about Final Fantasy VII is a very good movie in my opinion, but as a longtime fan. You're fine. We were having a good talk.
Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within 2001.
Yeah, that one is not one of the better movies, but
it had a lot of potential.
Yeah.
I thought it had a lot of potential, but there were such gaping holes in the story that unless
Sure.
I really wanted to like it, and it was a great story, but I didn't understand a lot of stuff just because they went at it like you already knew the entire canon. So why explain it to you?
Final Fantasy Spirits Within is... I don't think it touches any of the Final Fantasy games that I have ever played. I don't know if it touches games that were like 6 or lower, but it definitely doesn't touch 7.
I assumed that was what the video game was about, and everybody that played the video game would know exactly what was up, and you're telling me, like, no.
No, it was a standalone movie project that was beautiful, but
it was
nothing
pretty, but
nothing Final Fantasy really at all. Well, again, I haven't played 1 through 6, so I don't know. Those were like Nintendo
It came out around the time that After Earth cartoon came out. Now that was a good cartoon.
I think I remember that one. John, I've been instructed that I should probably share this with you because I shared it with everybody else. With with Falcon's nat 20 on his perception, he would have seen this room that has a bunch of furniture and shit like that's somewhat broken here and there, pushed to the side to the walls. In the middle of the room, painted on the floor with mud, would be a 10-foot wide symbol depicting 3 lightning bolts joined at their tips. You guys can see that in a second when you guys get into the room. Candles on the ground. In the middle of those lightning bolts converging is a half-orc wearing hide armor who's doing a weird dance, and he is eating what Falcon identified as the entrails of a dead possum. And then standing around the half-orc who's doing the weird dancing are those 12 like stick figure plant guys. So now you guys have all the information that you could have gleaned so far, and you're outside the room debating on what to do.
I think he might be having connectivity issues. It's like a weird symbol on his.
It looks
Can you
normal.
hear us, Rio?
I can hear y'all.
He looks normal to me. So, What do you guys want to do? Are we going in? Guns blazing? Or bows blazing? What's a gun? Did I just invent that in my mind?
Yeah. Well, I think we should go in and start the fight, and then back up and use this little doorway here as a choke point, and fight them from this room where we are now.
Yeah. Do you think that perhaps Rio has the best chance of shooting said orc in the head or whatever and taking him down or incapacitating him?
Probably.
I mean, I have a bow as well.
That's true, because Falcon, he's...
The hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we could post up and then have Falcon shoot the guy like twice in the neck or once in each leg or something.
And then run out, and then run back through the door here, and then we'll.
Yeah, and post up.
Bardic Inspo is 10 minutes, right?
What post up mean? Yeah.
Take your
Okay.
position.
Alright, so you guys want me to go in and shoot them when you've gone to your positions? Is that the plan?
We're holding our position here, and then you run back out here. 'Cause
Exactly where you are right now?
Yeah.
I'm saying that to the entire group.
Theressa's backs up over here, so...
Oh, I see. You guys want to spread out a little bit. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll back up too.
Rio, where are you gonna go?
I guess I'm going in first.
Well, Falcon's
Falcon's gonna go in first.
Falcon's gonna go in, shoot the guy, and then bomb back out of the room in hopes he follows him. And so we're posted up in the courtyard so we can, bam, bam, bam.
Then I'll...
I just realized that you guys can't see in this room right now, so while you're figuring out where you are, I can put all the monsters in there.
Yeah, how convenient.
Yeah. Nothing convenient about this fight for a DM, but... Where's my orc token? Oh, great. They're all going to be... God damn, okay.
So I'll get up here. Do I have clear LOS to anything coming through that doorway from there?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Through the vine?
The vines are mostly on the ground. Maybe like,
Okay, wanted to make sure of that.
at most 1 or 2 feet up, but...
And this doorway here.
Okay.
Before we start a fight, I'd like to suggest that we know what we're going to do in case we're overwhelmed.
You have dark vision, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, take a peek.
So let me take a look up here.
That is... area, okay. That is the entryway, as you could probably have surmised. You see, I would assume this is, it's another broken door that leads, and you can probably see in there a little bit from where you are. Broken door, and then this, I can describe it fully. It's an undecorated hall creaky and moldy wooden staircase going up. I'm just reading. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's all you see. And then you
Let
see
me go here and open this door and invite in Bugdub.
it was already open from the orc that chased the other centaur and Fluffy. And then Bugdob, as discussed before, he can come in and he's happy to come in, but he would have to be in the squeezed? No, what's it called? Justin, you said it earlier. It's not squeezed, or is it squeezing?
Squeeze.
Yeah.
Yeah,
D&D rules, he would be
squeeze.
squeezed.
It's just difficult terrain.
No, well, wait, does squeeze do difficult terrain, or is it just like disadvantage on?
Probably both.
Okay.
Well,
Well-
all I know is that you can squeeze through a space smaller than you, but your movement speed gets cut in half, basically, like while you're squeezing. So I about as far as combat goes, I don't know.
I would say for
Well,
what I'm going to say is that
I
he
will-
has not difficult terrain, but 10 feet less movement speed than normal, and then
Well,
disadvantage
should-
on attacks for sure.
Bugdub should be okay in the courtyard, though, because the courtyard should be open, right?
Correct.
So if he's in the courtyard, he'll be okay. It's just
Correct,
getting
yeah.
him. Okay, so
Okay. Do you want Bugdob to come in?
I'd like to ask Bugdub
Yeah.
to squeeze through and then join us in the courtyard.
He's more than happy to.
he has one of the sending stones. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I forgot about those.
Yeah, so we could tell him to come around and come in quietly.
Oh, okay.
Quiet, Bugdub. Very quiet. Very, very quiet. As quiet as a mouse. Quiet like the kitties.
Oh no.
Let me figure out where that tool is. There it is.
Oh, fucking Vishnu. Vishnu just got out of the kitty room. Ah, it's killing me.
So, by some miracle, Bugdob is actually within about 30 feet of where Greebo is. So his stealth roll will be at normal. No disadvantage from his plate. I'm sorry. Is that where Greebo would be?
No. Greebo was where Greebo was. I was just seeing if I could move them.
I mean...
Because it wasn't letting me a minute ago.
Oh, okay. With no disadvantage for once in his life, he does get a 16 plus 10.
Holy shit.
So,
That is the quietest Bugdub will ever be in the history of the universe.
you can kind of hear like him enter the house and squeeze through, but then once he gets it within the threshold of that 30-foot radius, like his footsteps just magically, obviously because it's magic, dampen. And the clinking of his armor dampens. And he's like, this is weird. And then he kind of... That was stage whisper. This is weird with Bugdub. Do you guys want him in this courtyard? Okay.
Yeah, because he won't be at a disadvantage in there because he can stand up to his full height in the courtyard, right? He's not stooped
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then seeing Neil here, he's like, these are bad vines, right? Don't touch.
Yeah, don't touch the vines.
Okay. So he'll gingerly step around, over, etc. And where do you want me? Where Bugdub stand?
Oh, right here is good.
Yeah.
Where he is?
Sarissa
He backed up, he moved forward a minute.
Yeah. Sarissa will be doing the come over
So-
here by me. Come over
Some-
here by me.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody else move him where you want him.
Okay.
I'll just post it like I said. Sarissa's doing the come stand by me because she's pretty used to just telling him do this, do that.
Mhm.
And she'll whisper to him, "We're going to kill some bad things."
That is a fun plan.
Exactly.
YouTube. All right.
Who's that?
That was coming from John.
John's listening to some hip hop, eh?
John is not listening to hip hop. John is allergic to hip hop.
Sure, John. It's okay. Just be you. We're cool with it.
Okay. So, Falcon believes that he is going to shoot the orc and then run back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Does somebody want to be still controlling Falcon and rolling for him?
Yeah, I can. I just need his stats again real quick. If you want.
He is 112 hit points,
Okay.
14 AC, 30 movement speed. He has the 3 attacks with melee or 2 with ranged. He ignores half cover.
No, keep telling him I'm grabbing my notebook because I've got all bug jobs and everybody else's stats.
Good.
What's his melee weapon?
His melee is a longsword. It is +4 to hit. 1d8 plus 2 damage. Or 1d10 plus 2 if you're using 2 hands. Longbow is...
Does he have a shield or something?
It doesn't say anything about him having a shield, and his AC doesn't seem like it has a shield.
Okay, well he's gonna be. We're gonna have him holding his longbow anyway. So.
Okay, and then longbow is +4 to hit. 2d8 plus 2.
Okay.
I think that's it. Anything else, I'll let you know if we come to it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
And real quick, Sarissa? No, Greebo had Bardic Inspo. Is that still good, or has that gone away? Nope, I still have it on my sheet because I got it when he showed up.
I remember there being a discussion about Greebo using it for something possibly. I don't know if he did though.
Tried to use it. Remember, I tried to use it as Sarissa, and we had
I do remember that
conversation. And then I was like, "Oh shit, that's not."
Is that what happened? Okay.
Yeah. And
then,
so I was like, "Oops."
Yes, both Greebo and that.
Okay.
It's always a good idea to modify the name on the token, like Neil did for his Bardic Inspo. So.
That's a good idea. So you remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're gonna need one more stealth check from Falcon. Without, hold on. Fuck it. Yeah, he's within 30, so with the +10. That's close, though.
Okay. I rolled a 13.
So 23?
Modifier. Yeah,
I mean,
modifier.
he actually doesn't have a stealth, which is funny, but he's got +2, so 25?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me... This would be a... God, how do surprise rounds work?
Yeah.
So everybody is...
Greebo.
Go ahead, sorry.
Surprise rounds. Everybody that is surprised cannot take an action on the first round. And
But
then,
yeah.
Then you just roll on after that.
Yeah.
But we all roll initiative.
Yeah.
Then the only person that can act is the people that are not surprised.
All right, let me pee super quick, and then we'll go through this massive initiative. I might just give all of the little things the same initiative to save. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back super quick. You guys roll yours. Keep the numbers. Be right back.
Okay. So roll initiative, right?
Yep.
All right. So 15,
I'm rolling real dice.
16. I'm just gonna 10, 11. So Sarissa got 16. Write that on my hand.
Falcon.
I'm gonna roll real dice for Greebo. What is his plus?
Plus
2?
14.
9, 10. Greebo got 11. Oh, I should roll for Bug Dob too. Okay, Bug Dob. Would he have?
Do you have a negative dex mod? Yeah, I don't know.
My question is when you're rolling initiative. No, he's got a +1 dex according to the orc.
Then he would
no.
he would have
Wait.
he would have a +1 initiative.
Wait, no, he's an ogre. No, he has a -1, so it's a -1 to whatever I roll for Bug Dob, right?
Totally.
All right. Holy shit! I rolled an 18, so he would have a 17. Wow.
Oh man, so far he's at the top of the list.
Right? He's filling himself. Bug Dob.
He just wants to get a fight.
Initiative is based on dex, right? Okay.
Okay. Kind of interesting that these guys are... I would expect them to be quicker, but I guess they're plants, so I guess not. Oh, sorry, y'all. But surprise round, so.
Yes, I hear you. These two kitties I adopted are both vicious killers. I would not want to be a mouse around either one of these two. My God, they're fast.
I need to figure out when these other things... Okay, alright, okay. Well, hold on. Yeah, 1, 2... Okay, so we got... Okay, and then last but not least, well, where do these other ones come into? Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Wait, they're interesting. Would not have thought that. Okay, cool. So oh, that's a nat one. I don't think he has... Oh, wait, I thought I took a picture of the orc stat block. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Let's keep it. Yeah. So that is 2. Okay. So. Okay. So, players and player-controlled NPCs. What are your initiatives?
23.
23.
2-3. Affirmative.
Okay.
Neil is 14. And Falcon is 16 plus whatever his dex mod is.
He has a +2, so 18. Sarissa, Bugdob, and Greebo.
Sarissa. Okay, Bug Dob is 17, which is probably the best he's ever rolled for initiative. Sarissa is 16, and that's with her modification. And then Greebo is perfectly happy with a plain old 11.
Okay.
He is not brave.
Okay. Because of stealth
Quick
checks.
to action.
this Falcon does get an entire round. He sees the orc doing the dance. He sees the 12 like plant things kind of surrounding him. Does he want to do both attacks on the orc or
on the orc? Yeah, to take
okay?
a couple longbow shots.
Gimme.
Critical fail.
Okay.
First shot.
So with the first shot, the orc feels this. Well, feels the twang of the bow, the arrow going past him. Turns to see Falcon. Fuck no. Give me that with advantage, because stealthy basically.
Well, and because he does have pass without a trace, and he's within that, so wouldn't he be on?
No, you're right. I would get advantage on the shot because I'm stealth.
Yep.
You're absolutely right. So then it wasn't a nat 1. It was a 6 plus 4 is 10.
Even that sadly will miss. So it still does the same thing. Goes past his head. Twang of the bow. Orc is facing Falcon now for what I would assume would be attack number 2 at regular.
Should have Rio do it. All right. He rolls a 12 plus 4, 16.
I am fairly certain that one hits. What's the regular orc thing? Hold on.
I think they're 13.
I'm treating this one as an anchorite, but that's 13. But I want to make sure.
I had anchor.
I am seriously so annoyed at these fucking pages falling out. It's so annoying.
You need to get. You can probably take it to. There are people that you can get that.
A book rebinder?
I don't know what they're called, but.
I can't remember either.
Binder, bookbinder.
Yeah.
Bookbinder. There you go.
You said 16 total?
Yeah.
It's so annoying. Okay, give me damage.
Okay, 2d8. Let's see. I rolled 8 and a 4, 12 plus 2, 14.
Okay.
Piercing.
Where did I put him? Okay. So 14. Takes this one to the
Pretty good.
shoulder, like the upper left above one of the pecs, between pec and shoulder, and hurts him. And you hear, he can't really do anything. So that is.
So then Falcon will just run back out.
Okay.
So he moved 2 squares already. So 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll get to there.
Okay. Did anybody else want to be doing things in that surprise round? Buff spells, etc.
Sharissa has readied her javelin, and she's told Bugjob, anything attacks you or me, kill it, unless I tell you to run.
Okay. But no spells?
Oh,
I am going. No, yeah, I might ready a spell. Think about that.
Sharissa
Well-
fired up Shield of Faith.
Okay. So you want to spend that spell slot?
Yeah, it's no big deal. I'm realizing Sarissa is not exactly the spellcaster.
We are at a halfway point. I could use some food. You guys want to take our little
Yes.
halfway break?
Sure.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
The actual first round of combat will start when we get back.
Okay, I'm still considering what
Yeah,
to
please do.
surprise round. Okay, cool.
See you guys soon.
Sweet.
Okay, see you soon.
And that'll.
right, we are back from our break.
Are you ready? I've decided what Neil would do during the surprise round.
Okay.
He would like to give bardic inspiration to Rio and be like, just one arrow, man, just one arrow. You can do it. So Rio has bardic inspiration, and then can I ready a cantrip? I would like to ready
Yeah.
a vicious mockery against the orc when he turns the corner.
So if the orc appears in your vision before
Cast
the start of your next
mockery.
turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Shield of Faith is on Sarissa. Does Greebo have anything he'd want to prepare? Greebo, but also Rio. Yeah.
All I have in mind is a bonus action, so no.
Shannon?
Greebo is hanging back as Greebo does, and he is prepared if it looks like we're getting in over our heads that he will probably wild shake. But don't think he's not looking around and doing some mental math and thinking he can't erupt Earth at least one more time. But
Sure.
he knows better.
Okay, so
Nope, I've changed my mind. I'm going to summon Beast.
okay. Is that the one? Did we choose that as your sword, or is that the actual summon beast spell? I don't remember which sword.
Actual summon Beast spell.
Okay. What you summoning? I guess it's ground, air, or water, right?
Right.
Okay. Do you have access to air at this level?
Yep.
You do, right? Yeah. So which one?
Air.
Okay, then I'm gonna give you. You get a dragon.
A mini drag.
It's like small, right?
Yes.
So this blue eyes white dragon to the south of Falcon is yours. Does Greebo still have a bardic?
Yes, Greebo still has his bardic inspo. And that's 1d8 added
1d8.
to what? To anything?
To any d20 roll, but you have to remember
Okay.
that to say that you want to use it before the DM says whether or not you succeed. So
Okay,
if
so-
you roll low, you gotta be like,
Yeah.
I want to end my bardic on that. Like you gotta say that
Okay.
right away
Okay.
before
Okay.
you learn whether or not you got it. And 'cause
Okay.
you might roll like I don't know an 18, and you're not sure whether or not
Okay.
that's gonna hit or not.
I'll do my best
Okay.
to give a
And
pause.
you have to decide whether or not you want to use it before you learn whether or not your roll was good.
It hits. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Well, if it hits or you save, like if you're saving from a spell or something, so any d20 roll basically. Okay, so Falcon has hit. Rio has summoned a thing. Neil gave a bardic to Rio. Bugdob stood there looking menacing. Sarissa has Shield of Faith up. It's a 1 minute?
Shield of Faith.
10 minutes?
Hold on. I think it's 10.
I think it's 10 too, but I want to make sure.
It's substantial. Like it's
Just look it up for me, please.
yeah. Hold on.
It probably
Fucking where I think it
won't be an issue for this, but like
where
for
is Shield of
prosperity.
Faith?
Posterity?
Posterity.
It is concentration, so
Yes, it's concentration.
Sarissa doesn't have any other concentration though. That'd be
Sarissa doesn't
Greebo.
have. Yeah, Sarissa's spells are basically shit. She's more of a tank. Okay, where can I find my Shield of Faith? It's literally, I can't find it.
Sorry, I did that.
It's just in your spell book.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Right, but you just have to concentrate on it. So when you take damage,
Yeah.
you have to make concentration saves to see if you can
Yeah.
maintain it. That's the sucky part.
All right. That sounds like everybody has done their thing. All of that happens before Falcon takes his shot, and you hear what you would hear is Falcon taking shot number 1 and then saying fuck, and then shot number 2, because shot number 1 missed, shot number 2 hits the orc, who yells, bellows, and that is how the first surprise round went.
Real quick, from the description that Falcon gave, like, there's little things. Is that anything that would be remotely in Greebo as a druid's bailiwick, as far as the little planty humanoidy things? Because, like, or is it just like completely something that he just would be like, yeah, I'm not allowed?
I mean, it could be in Greebo's bailiwick, Falcon, Rio, Neil.
Okay.
I don't know if it's in Sarissa's, but it might be. It's just, they're like animated plant monsters that.
Would it be like a nature check or something? Would it be like be like, yeah, I know what that is, or like, nope, no idea.
Well, none of you. Well, since none of you have seen what they are, anybody who wants to make a guess about what they are based on Falcon's description could do a. I don't know if it'd be nature or arcane. Yeah, nature, but with disadvantage. Or no, not disadvantage. Nature, but subtract 2.
Nature, but subtract 2?
Yeah,
okay,
so your D20 plus your nature minus 2.
19. No, I'm sorry, minus 2, 17.
Okay.
18, 17, 16 for Greebo. Sarissa,
I bet they're veggie pygmies. They gotta be veggie pygmies.
Veggie pygmies.
I mean, both of you might, with those rolls, have heard of plant blights. And
Go up against something like that?
It's like a needle blight or a plant blight. I've heard of blights.
so you would know that they are pretty evil things, and that's kind of about it.
Blighters.
So that's the surprise round. In the first round, Rio is up first.
A twig blight?
Rio, what you doing?
Send it in there to attack.
Your dragon?
Yep.
What's the dragon's movement speed, and where do you think you would have summoned it?
I would summon it by the door. I would summon it into existence by the door.
Okay.
And it's got 50 feet of motion from there. And I just say, attack! Go in there and
Okay.
chew it up.
I'm assuming
It's a bludgeoning attack.
you don't have to see the thing it's attacking. You just give it instructions.
I use my action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears.
So you want to use your action to see through the eyes and...
No, I don't.
Okay.
I
So-
just tell it attack. I do not want to do beast sense on it.
I get you. Just make sure here. The creature is an ally to you and your companions in combat. The creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. So, I mean, technically it takes its turn after yours.
Right, so I'll advance.
But you can
35
hold.
feet.
Okay.
I'll hold my action and let it attack.
Okay.
I ready an action to shoot whatever comes through the door.
So give me your flying spirit. I guess they all have the same, like, plus to attack, it looks like. So D20 plus... Plus 4? No.
Plus 5, it says.
It's your spell modifier. So is that plus 5?
Oh, my spell mod is plus 5.
Okay, so yeah, there you go. Is there a button you can just click that is the creature's attack roll?
No.
You probably have to add it as some kind of like pet thing, but yeah. Okay, give me your D20.
Here's a raw D20. So adding 5 gives it a 12 to attack.
So, since you can't see in here, are you standing where you're standing in the current owlbear, or did you peek in?
I did not peek in.
Okay. You see your
I told to fly in, attack, and fly back. So fly in 25 feet, attack.
Okay, let me do some measure. I am usually nice about when it comes to like being too. Come on, I want that. So. Oh yeah, that's doable. Okay, you hear the swipe. What kind of creature did you summon? I know it's air, but like
beast of the air, it
yeah,
does bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, but like what beast of the air did you create? What does it look like? And you could be basic with it if you want to, like it's a falcon or it's a whatever, but
an owl. An owl.
So you see it fly in there. You hear what sounds like a sad whoo, and it flies back out. So that was 20. So that's 40 feet. Do you want it to move another 10 since it has 50 feet of movement speed, I think?
In, attack, out. Maximum of 50 feet.
So 10 more feet of movement speed from where it is right now. Do you want it to move from the door?
To the side of the door.
Okay. Cool. And then on your turn, you're just holding your attack?
Right.
Okay. So, next up are... Oh, the fun stuff. Okay. They actually don't have a lot of good... They don't have good movement speed. I'm literally just now realizing that, so... Why are they... Oh, because I fucking positioned them strangely because I had to. So you guys see number 1 pop through. Did anybody have any actions, like held actions they think would be triggered by this?
Yeah, shooting.
Okay, then go ahead and give me a shot on this first one that busts through the doorway.
Coming right up. 23 to hit.
Yeah, hits. I don't think
Lost
there's...
Slayer does not apply.
No.
Does sneak attack apply? No.
No.
So that damage is a D8 of 6 plus 5 makes 11.
Okay. Your arrow pierces the heart of this thing and then, like, pegs it to the wall. And it's dead. I'm just going to delete them.
Oh, wow.
But we are still in the middle of their turn, so... Another one emerges. And...
Neil's holding his spell for the orc.
Okay.
Anybody else have a held action? Greebo, Sarissa?
So if somebody else pops through the door and nobody takes out, Sarissa will chuck a spear at it. I'm just not sure where I am in the pecking order.
Well, this is your held action from the round before that you're getting on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If you think you would have chucked a spear at this little twig, they're called twig blights.
Twig blights.
That might be buffed or not. I'm not sure yet. You certainly can.
Okay, yeah, Sarissa would just automatically be like, "What the fuck is that?"
It's AC 13 to hit these guys, so.
Okay, so they're not like crazy.
Nope. They just have
hold on.
numbers.
Javelin. 7, 16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then a whopping... Oh, it did 10 points of damage. That's not bad.
That's definitely not bad. That's plenty. Let me make sure I'm reducing their numbers here, so that's...
Yeah.
2 down.
Okay, and is there another one I can... When my javelin reappears in my hand, is there another one I can
You
see?
get
like,
one attack as a held action.
Okay, so yeah.
You
Did
see
I mark
one
that?
more pop up. Another one. Rio and Neil would probably see this one. Again, Rio, Neil, and this time Falcon. Oh, Falcon probably would have seen the last one, and Greebo, and Sarissa's positioning probably no.
So,
Rio used
Greebo is not going to get right up in the action, as you know. I can do the magic stone, you know, where I pick up pebbles and I touch them and it abuse them, blah, blah, blah. But I can't remember I don't know that you've ever decided this, but I touch the magic stones and I have them ready to go, but then I pull out my +1 sling and use that to chuck it at the thing. So I know what like the hit DC is, if you're okay with that, but what do I do with the damage? Or do I just use the straight damage? Because it looks like the damage for using magic stone is basically 1d4 versus... The magic stone gives you 1d6 plus 3 damage.
Okay.
A regular sling gives you 1d4 plus 3. So the magic one gives you like a d6 instead of a d4.
Okay. And if that's what you wanted, Greebo's like surprise, well,
Yeah.
even preparation.
Yeah.
Before the surprise round, he could have
Yeah.
created bullets.
Yeah. Yeah, he just has them sitting there, and you know him, he's not going to go running in, but he'll gladly, nail you with the sling or something. So he would have tried to pick one of them off.
You would like to say that was his held action?
Yes.
Okay. What's the range on the sling?
It's
like 20, right?
It's 30 feet.
It's 30?
Yeah.
30, 60?
30 30.
30, 120.
For a fucking sling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. Okay, then
These are deadly.
give me an attack roll on one of these guys. 13 or higher hits it.
Okay. Oh, he only got an 11.
That's with all the bonuses?
Yeah, my question is can I use my bardic inspo on this because it's a D20?
Yes. Does the magic bullet thingy add, well, does
No,
it add a
it-
plus
it-
one or
it-
something? Anything?
No.
Just damage?
Let me read. You throw it. It has range 60 feet of someone else attacks the color tracker adds a spell modifier, not the it. You touch one of the 3BU or someone else can make a ranged attack. Ranged attack. If someone else attacks the color attacker adds a spell casting ability modifier. So yeah, with the magic stone to hit, actually, the magic stone gives me a +8 because I used my spell attack modifier. So would I get to add that too?
That sounds weird. Hold on.
Yeah. See, I add my spell casting ability modifier to the attack roll, so I have a +8 on my spells.
Range of 60. Okay.
Yeah.
By throwing or hurling it with it. So you don't even need a sling,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Your
Yeah, I
spell
guess-
casting ability modifier is currently a +8 at your level.
Yep.
It should be like 2 plus your wisdom modifier.
Wisdom is.
Which I think since we reduced you to a level 6, it
I
Would
don't
be
know.
the plus
It's
4?
telling me it's +8. My spell attack is +8, and I moved myself down to level 6. I don't know.
I don't see any way your spellcasting modifier would be +8 at your level.
I
But
have no idea. Like I
your
said,
spellcasting is
it-
like your proficiency plus your spell casting
okay, proficiency
mod.
plus what?
Is your wisdom
Okay,
like
so-
18 or 19?
I have a +3 on wisdom.
So you should have +5 to the attack roll. So what was the dice that you rolled? What was the number on the die?
Hold on. So 10, and it gave me the +8, but it's 10 plus 5.
10 plus 5.
15.
We'll go with that. So that hits.
Okay.
And then your spellcasting modifier is that +3, so 1d6 plus 3 damage.
1d6 plus 3 damage. Hold on. 4 damage.
So Greebo's magic stone does hit this guy squarely. Oh god, I'm gonna keep track of hit points for 10. Oh gosh, dang it. And it's hurt, but and it's looking bad, but it's still up. Let me mark it somehow.
We could put like a different color on each one.
I got it. Cool. So, so if you see a minus something, it's how much hit points it has lost. How many hit points, whatever.
Okay.
Okay. These guys have all moved. Next in the rotation is Falcon. Wait. The one that Greebo just hit is in range of the hunter pet. And would have got there. So he's gonna do an attack on the summoned beast. That is a 7 plus 3. Does 10 hit the AC of the beast? I think it's like 11 plus the spell's level, but I'm not on that page. my week 3 welding stuff has been released finally. Interesting.
11 plus the level of the spell.
Is that it?
It's 11 plus the level
So,
of the spell.
the twig blight swipes at it with its claws, and being an air creature, it misses, just gets a dodge out of the way because the twig blight was like trying to jump. That's the only attack they are able to get off. Falcon is up.
Yeah, Falcon will take a longbow shot at that guy.
The one that has taken damage.
Yes.
Okay.
He rolled an 8 plus 4,
12. Wait. 12 misses. It goes. I mean, he's aiming for it. Seems to be dead center, and like they're small, and just like he contorts his body, like little twig thing contorts his body, and then the arrow just flies into the ground.
Well, he'll just grab another as quick as possible and fire at it again.
Okay.
This time he rolls a 19 plus 4.
That
so
definitely hits. If you want to roll damage, you're welcome to, but it'll kill it.
Yeah, this is gonna kill it. Yeah.
Okay.
He'll just kill it dead.
Okay. Does Falcon want to move or use a bonus? Does he have bonus actions? I don't think he does.
Greebo's spell attack should be +6, so if somebody can tell me how to get my spell attack to read correctly on my sheet, let me know on the D&D thing. I have no idea why it says +8.
So Falcon backed up. And that's it.
There might be an item that Greebo has equipped that is giving the
Yeah.
extra +2, but Bugdob is up.
All right, Bugdob is anything in? Let me see. How far are the things from?
He can get up to him.
Bugdob, Bugdob will. Sarissa will have told. Like I said, well, but to be fair, Sarissa did say
Attack things that are attacking you guys.
Yeah, Sarissa didn't tell him to go after things, and she did say stick close to me. So I don't think.
It's up to you. I'm not going to be a stickler about that.
Yeah, I could see him looking at Sarissa, and she's like, "Go ahead, go squish one, but come back if you'll let him."
Yeah.
It's a couple. It's one big step for him, so I can see him
Bugdob
going.
gets a big old grin on his face and pulls out his weapon and gets in there.
Yeah, like whack-a-mole.
Give me a roll for him.
Let's see, and he gets.
He looks to the rest of you.
his
He's like, I got this. Don't worry, guys.
Right, he's all excited. So he's got a +6 on his.
I believe so.
+6, and so 3 plus 6, so he got a 9.
It's kind of funny after he just said he got this. So Bugdob's
Right?
club or sword?
I've got him using his great club.
So he slams down on the ground where
wait.
you think.
Wait! I did that wrong. Hold on. I was using completely wrong stat blocks. I was using orc ones. Can I just?
You rolled a d20. You got a 3, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
shit.
got a 3, but he's plus 8. 19,
He's plus-
So his should.
He's +6.
No, he's +8 because remember he is a +6, but he got the breakfast, and then there was that other thing we have going on, and it's a +1 great club.
So we've given him a proficiency level. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
So it should be +6 for a normal great club. He has a +1 great club, so that's 7 +7. And then we had that breakfast that gave us a +1, and we gave it to his strength. So right now he should be +8. And then the damage it does is 2d8 +4 normally, but because he's got the +1 great club and he's got the breakfast or whatever we ate, it's 2d8 +6 right now. I don't
know
great
why
club.
I have him as. Let me update my thing here.
Yeah, because what it is like I said, because he has that +1 great club, and
Yeah.
instead of using the ones I have written down, I was using the stat blocks off. I was using the wrong stat blocks. Wasn't using his because I was too lazy to turn the.
So the
page
roll
in
was
my
a
notebook.
3.
A
Plus
3
8 to hit is
plus
11.
8. Yeah. Does that hit or
It,
no?
it still does not hit. But
Okay.
now I know we're using the right shit, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He goes to slam down, having told you guys that he's got this under control. The twig blight just moves out of the way a little bit. He didn't expect them to be that agile, and he looks back to the rest of you. He's like, "You didn't see that."
And Sarissa will do the get back over here so he can take a
Just-
big step and come back over there.
I would
And-
say he has enough movement to do that. I would, attack of opportunity though, if you wanted to take one. Or do you want Bugdob to take an attack of opportunity by moving away from the melee?
Or he can stay there. I don't care.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm just saying that's how D&D is. If he moves away.
Yeah. Sarissa, she'll tell him to come back over there so he's not
Okay.
in the way.
That is an 8 plus probably more. Definitely not enough. I think it's 3.
No. Yeah.
So the twig blight dodges out of the way. Bugdob starts to move away kind of abashedly, and the twig blight swipes out, but he's already out of the range. Big legs, long legs.
Bugdob will say to him, "How does it feel?"
You and I are brothers now. Sarissa, you're up.
Sarissa whispers to Bugdob, "You were just warming up. It's fine."
Bugdob not need patronizing.
It's not patronizing. I don't
And
think he would know it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say his nose starts to bleed from that big word coming out of his mouth.
Yeah. Sarissa will chuck a spear at the
visible one.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Do
hold on.
it. You have a returning spear, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, oh fuck me, 13.
13
hit?
just hits.
Oh sweet. Okay. And it does 11 points of damage. That's pretty respectable.
Your spear temporarily pins this guy to the wall before the spear returns back into your hand.
Okay. But he's still alive?
Oh god, no, he's dead.
Okay. And
We're in the
nobody else is through.
we're in the single digits for hit points is what I've come to
Okay.
decide.
So, Sarissa killed the one that swiped at Bugdob, right?
Yeah, that was the same one.
Okay. So, yep.
You have another attack, I believe. Movement.
Is there anybody else visible?
From your angle, probably
hold
not
on.
even the one in the door. You
Is
could move
Sarissa-
5 feet and see it.
Yeah, can Sarissa, like, bink there so she could get another one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and she'll
Look.
throw her spear at the other guy.
What I think we should say about moving through any area here that has vines on it, if you do not want to suffer difficult terrain where you see vines, then you... Sorry, no, let's back that up. If you don't want to do a dexterity save to possibly not step on a vine during combat with all this craziness around you, you can treat all those areas as difficult terrain. So you're stepping
How much
gingerly.
Movement. Yeah, how much movement does Sarissa have then?
I think you normally have 30, 35. And anytime you're moving
Sarissa-
through vine area, if you're doing it gingerly, avoiding a dex save, then you have double movement in those specific squares.
So I have 15 feet of movement?
You have double the movement used in the specific squares where like you have a lot of drawn in vine growth. So like this would be normal, like this all would be, but like this thickness would be double.
So if Sarissa moved like to right here, she'd be okay.
Yeah, you would still have your full movement speed.
Okay, so she'll move right there. Chuck a spear. Chuck her spear at the dude.
Okay.
And 9 plus 4, 13.
Again, just hits.
A lot of fours. Good
How-
God.
Do you not have proficiency with... they're not spears, right? They're javelins?
It's a javelin.
You don't have proficiency with javelins?
Plus
+4 to hit seems really low. Because it's a strength.
No.
No? Javelins are strength.
No, I rolled a 4. Like that's
Oh!
I'm rolling.
I thought you said
rolled
+4.
4s. Yeah. Well, because what it is I look at my proficiency and then
Gotcha.
I add this shitty 3 or 4 to it because I've rolled 4 twice in a row. So she did 8 plus 14 points of damage.
You have plus... Wait, no, sorry. If you rolled a 4... Again, remember, these aren't melee attacks, so you don't get the +2 from... fencing? No, what's it called? Dueling? Wait, is that damage? Or an attack roll?
Yeah, the damage is 6 plus 8,
And I don't.
so 14 points.
I exited out of something on accident that we need to see the roll. Okay. So you okay. Okay, so remember, I think you're getting +2 to hit from...
Well, Starissa has the
Dueling.
gauntlets of strength, which is +5. I'm strength based. We have the breakfast, which is
Well,
+1.
Yeah,
and
I was going to say, gauntlets of strength give you +4. The breakfast is what gives you
Yeah.
+5.
There you go, 5.
+2 from your
this is
proficient.
Yeah,
proficiency.
5, 6, 7, and then the
It's a +1 weapon.
it's a +1. Yeah,
So,
8. So
8.
I'm not sure why it's giving me a +9.
I don't know either.
It seems like there's something because it used to be a it used to only be a +8, but because like the dagger of warning is a +8, but my dragon slayer sword is a +9. And when I got the dragon slayer sword, the magic javelin, I got a +1. You gain a +1 to bonus to attack and damage rolls. It's like I said, the other javelin. The regular javelin that wasn't the magic javelin used to be a +8, and then when I got this one, it went to +9.
Okay, so 2 from proficiency, 5 from strength with the gauntlets and the meal, so that's 7. +1 for the weapon. Where's the other +1 coming from? Is the question.
I'm trying to figure out because the regular one was a +8.
Because both of those technically would have missed.
Your strength
If
is
that.
19, and then the thing makes it +5. I don't know. I just know the other one, the regular one I had that wasn't magical, was a +8. Then I got the magical one, and it went to +9. The regular javelin was a +8 to hit. The non-returning one.
This makes no sense. So your strength is where it should be. Your proficiency is +3? Oh, because it's +2 normally. It's plus...
Yeah.
Okay. That's where the
+3
9 is.
Proficiency.
Okay, we're good. We're good. But remember, if it's not a melee attack, your damage roll will be incorrect if you're rolling damage on a melee, like a primarily melee weapon. If it's a bow, crossbow, whatever, the damage will be great. But anytime you're using one of these daggers, javelins, etc., it's going to be -2 from the damage expression.
Okay, yeah, I have that written down. That
Okay.
if I do a
So those hit.
like a crossbow or something.
Those hit, and I believe they also did plenty of damage.
14 points. 14
Yeah.
points of damage.
So that would have been -2, so that would be 12. Since it's not technically a melee attack that you're doing a ranged attack. But anyway, both of those hit. Both, like, this, your second attack against this guy, this other twig blight, kills it. It temporarily pins it against the ground before the javelin returns to your hand. You have 25, I think, feet of movement speed left, and a bonus action.
Yeah, Sarissa will bump back over by Bug Dog.
Okay. Neil, you're up.
Okay, so Neil had readied in action, but he basically wasted it because he was gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the orc when he saw him. But luckily, Vicious Mockery is only a cantrip, so
Yeah.
I didn't burn a spell. But now, seeing the facts on the ground as they are, Neil is going to cast Sleep at 3rd level, and he's going to cast it at a point where, like, I guess let me get my pointer
So
out.
do you have to be able to see the point?
Around the corner. No, you don't. You don't have to be able to see it. So I'll put the origin of my spell, far enough around the corner so as to try to get the ones that I think are there, but to avoid Rio's summon beast. Of course, I don't want to catch him. I want to catch the twig blights that are right around the corner.
Okay, so there have been debates left, right, and center about sending the center of a spell or the target of a spell. You don't necessarily need to be able to see where you're casting, but you need the point that is the center of your. It's a cube, right? You need that center to be not blocked by anything. So where exactly do you want the center of your cube to be? Because that would affect, like, you need to have line of sight. The spell needs to have line of sight to it.
Okay. I didn't know that was true.
Yeah, spells are
Need line of sight.
spells are a straight line. So if it was darkness, like if you literally couldn't see, you could cast the spell as long as you had a direct line of sight to that point. But so, like, even though you couldn't see, your spell wouldn't be blocked by a wall of stone, for instance.
Right, but I don't think spells are spells that certain spells require line of sight, and they state that they do within the spell, or they state that you have to be able to hear
Yeah.
distant whispers and stuff like that. But otherwise, I don't believe that they require line of sight to select the point of the AOE. But that's cool though. I mean, that sounds like that is a more debated point, I guess.
Yeah, it's rough. Like the whole, like, can magic missiles hit something through an invisible, like that wall of force that's invisible? Because they could
has
come
a
from
magic
anywhere.
missile too.
You have a wand, right?
Yeah, I have
I'm not sure I'd allow the.
Let me
Yeah.
put a draw. What's the diameter of sleep? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
You're okay. 20 feet.
20.
It doesn't say a cube. Oh, it's a circle. Yeah, sphere.
20 feet sphere. So I will put the origin of my sphere. Let me measure.
And just to be clear, you could fly 5 or 10 feet to the southeast and easily see where a good center might be.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna throw it like basically like the center of it down. Let me get a marker.
By the way, you were measuring 20 feet, what looked like diameter. Technically, it'd be 40 feet. because it's 20 feet from the point you choose. So 40-foot diameter.
40? No.
Yeah, 20 feet from a point you choose. That's the radius, my friend.
Wow,
Don't
you're
do
right.
a Greebo,
Radius.
Neil, and kill all of us.
Well, 20 foot. No, 20 foot. No, that's a 20-foot radius then.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
20-foot radius from that point would only extend.
Oh, you're pointing it to the back wall with the
Yes.
blue? Okay, sorry. I saw you measuring 20. I just wanted to, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw it where I know it needs to be so that it doesn't catch Rio's summon beast, right? But basically, you know, is able to do a 20-foot circle or whatever. Yes. Oh, nice. Where,
So that's a 40-foot. It's a 40-foot diameter.
right. So I.
You want to put? I think you. Yeah, you can just drag it.
Be like this.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the center is beyond. The center of that circle is beyond the wall. So you would technically hit the summoned beast if you want to hit,
Correct.
but like it goes from the lowest hit points up, so it might burn through it before it sleeps the beast. Up to you if you want to risk that.
No, I don't want to risk that.
I mean, it doesn't kill. It doesn't kill the summoned beast.
If Neil knows that that's the only option that he has for sleep, then he won't. Then can I not? Can I take a different action?
Of course you can, but it's not going to kill the beast. It might put it to sleep for a minute before somebody slaps it, but
Oh, I know, but Neil likes the little flying things.
Okay.
The last thing he would want to do is that cute little air spirit.
I mean,
So instead, how
I
about fairy?
I wonder if we should roll for this then to see if Neil has the spatial awareness to see if his spell would.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, what do you want to do?
We could roll for it, or I'm gonna change my thing to fairy fire.
I was just reading it super quick to make sure it didn't say creatures within up to 20 feet, but yeah. Okay, fairy fire. That's a 20-foot cube.
It's a 20-foot cube, so
I think.
can I position it to a 20-foot cube?
Yeah, you can use the draw tool and then just select a square, and it measures it as it expands it.
Okay. 20 by 20.
Yeah. Yep, seems right.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, do I have to see the center of the box though? Now I can't.
I suggest as an if you are interested in this kind of thing, go to the D&D Beyond.
Let's do it like this.
There's a D&D Beyond Discord where you can have search for like basically any question that anybody's asked in the last 30 years or whatever, or however long Discord has existed. But anyway, dex saves from all of them. Great.
There's the
Fail.
that should work.
What's the DC?
It's not a
16?
DC. I'm going to roll. Let's see, 5d8 plus I did it level 3.
For fairy fire?
Oh no, I got some. Sorry, I got confused with sleep.
Yeah.
I was still stuck on sleep. Sorry. The DC 16. Sorry.
So fail. Are they plus? Wait, hold on. I think they're +1. Actually, as long as they're not -1, that succeeds. Okay, so fail, succeed. Fail. So I have 1, 2, 3. You guys have killed 5 already? Shit. So I have 2 more rolls. Succeed. Fail. So 2 succeeded. So,
Now they should be easier to hit. Now they're purple.
So you fairy fired them?
Yep, I verified them.
Okay.
They're all lit up in like glowy purple flames.
Nice.
So,
Well, not all of them. The ones that say FF.
Yeah.
yeah. So, as you guys get in like vision range, as your characters would be, you would see that the fairy fired ones are lit up, and you would know based on your past interactions with Neil and this spell, you have advantage on them.
Oh, sweet.
Bonus action?
Hold on a second, I gotta sneeze.
You're muted after that somehow.
I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Sarissa.
You have how many of those per short rest?
Yeah.
I have
Charisma mod plus.
Sarissa does not have inspiration. Greebo does.
I think
okay. Then I will give it to Sarissa.
you have 4 per short rest or 5 or.
I have 4 per short rest.
Okay.
So I've used.
It should be your last one. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 1 left.
This should be your last one. Because you have Bardic. Oh no, sorry, you have your half Bardic.
Right.
Which
It was
He's only
3,
given 3,
Let's-
I think.
let's say that doesn't stack.
Rio, and now I just gave it to Sarissa, so I still got 1 left.
well. Now fuck it, it stacks. You have 3 1d4 Bardics on you.
Oh, wow.
You can only use 1 per d20 roll though.
Right.
So you have so mark that down somewhere. That you have 3 1d4 Bardics, and then we'll put. I don't want to hamper it by Anyway, cool movement.
No, I will stay put.
Righto. Next up is Greebo. Being right in the thick of the vines, it's half movement speed in order to walk gingerly and avoid them, or a dex save if you want to use your full movement speed and possibly suffer.
Greebo, being Greebo, will grab his little magic stone.
Okay.
Chuck it at one of the little guys. Let's see. Can I see the
closest
The
one
one
with the FF would be within your range and advantage
Okay.
on the attack.
Okay, so Greebo will chuck the. That sucks. Can I use my bardic inspiration?
If you would like to.
So that's a D8, right?
What did you roll, by the way?
Oh wait. Oh, that's right. You get advantage on this,
Yeah.
so I get 2. That's right. So 16. Yeah, I hit.
Okay.
So, and then he'll take 6 plus 3. 4 points of damage.
Okay. Your stone knocks a good chunk out of this first guy. I don't think Greebo has an extra attack, right?
No, I'm pretty sure he's just a one and done guy.
That speaks to his character.
Right?
Bonus action?
He has. Yeah. So
Movement?
hold on. Action 2 weapons. You can use. Let's see. Actions in combat 2 weapon fighting.
That's melee.
Yeah. He.
It's good where he is.
Yeah, he's still assessing the situation. Not gonna do anything
Alright.
crazy. Oh god.
So, the fun stuff happens now. From the well. You might have heard this earlier, but they really haven't had much of a chance to do anything until now. Comes out. Wow, their speed is really shit, though. Do they have climbing? Hold on a second. Doesn't mention climbing at all, so... Well, they really shit the bed on this character block, but... I guess they didn't really... Yeah. So...
If they can't climb? What are
I mean, everything can climb, technically, but it's usually like half movement speed. If it's a difficult surface, it's a strength check or athletics. From the well... Can they reach Bugdog? Probably one of them can. From the well, slowly climb because they're not given any freaking climb speed. I'm going to make them a little smaller in a second. They're technically medium, but I don't want them clogging up this screen a whole lot.
Are they bigger twig blights?
These are another kind of blight. You guys have heard of your characters based on that previous role would have heard of would know of different kinds of blights that are all in different ways not fun. These guys have... They kind of look more like Swamp Thing, which I'm sure all of you are familiar with. Got like vines hanging off them here and there.
Like a vine blight or something? Like they look viney?
Sure. You're correct, but I don't know if your character would know the specific name, but yes, these are vine blights. The three of them that have crawled up the side of the well that are closest to couldn't they? I want to make sure they didn't have to like dash for this, to be fair here. The closest one would have been 5 feet below the well's mouth. Okay. And they're not supposed to occupy the space of another one, so I'll be fair here that...
Just blow as fuck.
Well, not all of them would have been able to make it up except for dashing. So... damn it, this is annoying. Okay, hold on. Okay, so let's roll. Actually, I'm gonna kind of keep it kind of random. So the 4 that don't say in well are out of the well. They made it out. The one closest to Bugdob had enough movement speed to get there without dashing, so still has its action. And then we'll say the one in the southeast corner also made it up without dashing, so could also theoretically do an action if it's within range of anything.
So this guy and this guy.
It might dash to get close to something instead of just wasting the full turn. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So the one closest to Bugdob attacks. Tries to... Oh, God. I'm not going to do that yet. Tries to attack Bugdob. Gets a 13 plus 4. Does 17 hit Bugdob at his current AC?
No. Swing and a miss.
Okay. And so he has 18 without having a shield equipped, right?
Yeah, he's got his shield, so he's got 20.
Okay, we've decided he can use a shield in his 2 because he's strong as fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you see vines like whip out toward Bugdob, and he just like shield bashes them away from him.
Does he get reciprocity because he was attacked, or you only get to do that if they hit you?
I don't think that's a thing. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying because he's right next to me, or I guess he would have to move to take
opportunity attacks.
An attack. Yeah.
The second one that I've determined got out with proper movement speed and then wants to dash to do the rest of his. Gets right up next to Sarissa, but cannot take an action because he dashed. Cool. I think that's it for their turn. And last on the docket is the orc. You hear him violently angry that his ritual was interrupted.
Did Greebo get a turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Greebo, yeah, Greebo was 11, so these guys have
3, 4.
initiative.
The orc rolled a 1 plus 1. You see that
Easy?
this guy is similar to... You guys have seen one of the Anchorite of Talos's, right? Like the spellcasting orcs? I can't remember if your characters have or not.
It seems like in the first game I played that they're...
It was talked about?
Yeah, it was like they were described. Like I said, it's like Sarissa has an understanding, and I can't remember if I saw him that very first game or what.
Okay, so not your normal orc, and he has spellcasting, which you see him charging up a spell. I don't think anybody has counterspell at this level, but if you do, you see him charging up a spell. Let me get my... Where's this go? He can hit 2 of you with his spell. Is he gonna go for Falcon, or he doesn't like Falcon? He knows about Falcon, so he's gonna aim this spell and hit Rio and Falcon. Would he also hit? I think he can aim it without hitting his fellow Blight guys. So I need dexterity saves from Rio and Falcon, and Falcon I think has a +2. No, sorry, his dex save is +4.
11.
Okay, that is a fail. Who's Falcon? It's Neil, your Falcon? Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was thinking about what Neil was going to do. It's Falcon's turn.
No, Falcon is doing a dex save with a +4.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was too busy thinking about something else. I nat 20.
Okay, so you take half damage. This is a lightning bolt, so from this orc's hands, you see lightning, an orb, and he is pointing it at the space like right between Rio and Falcon, and the lightning blasts out. And it is 8d6. Where are my d6s? So yeah, Falcon takes half. So that's 4, that's 8, plus another 4 is 12. 8d6, right? Yeah, that's okay. So 12 plus 9 is 21, plus another 5 is 26. So 26 damage taken by Rio, and 13 take by Falcon. And that is this guy's action. And he did his movement.
Orc sorcerer, alert.
Rio, you got an 11, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's 1 below his spell DC. I didn't even check the spell DC, but 11 seemed like it probably would have. Okay. Let's go. Let's try to see how much of a round 2 we can get through here. So up next is Rio.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast second level Hail of Thorns.
Okay. Does that affect only the next attack or any attacks this round?
I'm going to read that right now.
I think it's the next ranged attack, but... Not a bad AoE idea, given...
Duration, concentration, up to 1 minute. The next time I hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack...
Ooh, next time you hit, okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Just a moment, please.
Ooh, holding on.
I'm playing with the Dark Lord and the Destroyer while we wait.
Okay, now I'm going to send an arrow down to here.
You're attacking the orc or the twig blight or...
The twig blight that's next to the orc, so I pick
Okay.
up the orc and 2 twig blights adjacent.
Okay. Better not miss.
I intend not to.
Hmm.
18.
I'm happy I didn't jinx it. Okay. Okay.
Woo!
So
So
twig...
there's 15 damage on top of...
Wait, sorry, 15? I didn't see you roll the d10.
I did immediately previous.
Oh. Wait, how it... Oh, did you upcast it?
What do you mean by upcast?
Because it's only 1d10 at regular level.
I said second level.
Okay, that's upcast. Okay. I didn't hear that. Okay, that's all good. And then they need to... So the original Twig Blight dies. Let me get him...
Uh-huh.
And then everybody else needs to do a dex save to not get hit or to take less damage. So Orc is going to be roll number 1. That's a 1, so he's taking full 15. 14. What's your spell save DC?
Checking. 13.
So that one saves. So Orc takes full damage. We'll say Fairy Fire guy takes half. And then the exact same roll for the other guy. So they're both going to take half. So Orc, 15. Is that the first time Orc's been hit? I think it is. No, he took damage from the initial Falcon attack. Let me... even with taking half damage, both of those other Twig Blights are gone.
And then my second arrow is going to be at the orc directly.
Hold on just a second. Let me zoom in and see if anybody else would have been hit by that.
The bad orc, right?
Proximity is 5 feet.
Yeah. It's a 5... So it's a 10-foot cube or square, whatever. Or actually, I guess it would be a 10-foot circle, but... Okay, yeah. So this guy also... I don't think it matters if he sails... Yeah, it doesn't matter if he saves or fails, so he's gone too. Okay, cool. So you took out one more. And second shot? Yeah.
And 19 to hit.
19 hits, and then when you consider your damage, he has taken damage, so...
So piercing plus 8 colossal slayer.
What's the 3 for? Like if you have Hunter's Mark?
Sneak.
Oh, okay. You haven't reached the rogue the rogue level where you can. It's that level 2 where you can bonus action sneak or bonus action hide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 21 damage. Okay. That's a good Colossal Slayer roll. Jesus. Okay. Wait, no. Okay. I'm trying to. He's looking bloody. After that. Do you want to?
Next beta.
You don't want to move? You're good where you are?
Good where I am.
Okay. Next up is the Twig Blights. There's not a lot of them left, and they're slow, so... They probably should have dashed the first time.
The Twig Blights are the little one. The Vine Blights are the bigger ones that are slower, right?
Yeah, they are.
Well, to be fair, if they're plants, they're probably not overly familiar with walking.
Oh, I got... Okay, so... The one right next to the beast summon did not have to dash to get there. So once again, another swipe at Flying Beast guy. That's a 13 plus 3, I think 16 hits.
Oh, by the way.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Goes right after your turn. So, yeah, what do you want him to do?
Fly up here.
Okay.
This is a Twig Blight closest to me?
Yes, but it would not have been there when your beast was taking its turn. They were all still in the darkness.
Because it did appear to me visually in that round, so I was wondering.
Yeah, I forgot that your beast had a turn. So your beast would... Yeah.
I'll just fly in and attack Mr. Orc.
Okay. Okay. That would change a lot and not in the favor of your beast. But you're more than welcome to do that, given your character's knowledge of the situation.
Fly up, fly down, and...
Attack Orc?
Attack Orc.
Okay. I like that you're not taking your future knowledge into consideration. Okay, attack roll for Orc.
So 11 plus 5 makes 16.
That does hit.
Love that little thing.
Damage.
Bring that out more often.
The owl...
4 plus 3.
It's only a D4? God, it's sad.
Maybe I don't trust this D&D 5e wiki.
The wiki is usually pretty trustable, but... I thought it was like a D8.
I seem to recall that it was more than that.
I thought it was a D8. Maul.
Yeah,
Melee weapon attack, your spell attack modifier to hit, reach of 5 feet, 1d8 plus 4. Plus the spell's level.
And that's the second level. So 1d8 plus 6.
6, yeah. It says piercing damage, but I thought it was... It's summon beast, right?
Yeah. So 8 plus 6 makes 14.
Interesting. Okay. So what I'm saying is the owl, unless you want to command it to do differently, In my picture this time, the owl does a wing slap attack and just smacks the orc across the face with a wing before pirouetting in the air and maintaining its flight.
Retreat back to me.
Okay. We'll take an attack of opportunity.
No, it won't.
No, it doesn't.
Why not?
Got a slap
Here
eye.
it is not.
It's not a familiar, guys.
But it is. It does.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Okay. Thank you. I thought it was yeah.
So moves back by me.
That's cool. It said 14 damage, right?
Yep.
Looking more bloody. Still in fight mode. So now the twig.
Which one's looking more bloody?
Orc.
So he would have flown back to here. You can move the token wherever you think the. Okay. Cool. Now the twig blights would come out. They would not have a guy to attack immediately. They're gonna have to dash. So we'll say one dashes up to Sarissa with its vine buddy. One makes it to Rio. And this guy it goes to Bug Dub. What they can reach in range. But they don't have the action economy to do anything, so why do I don't even need a 10 here. Whatever. Falcon. Who is Falcon?
Oh, sorry, me.
Okay.
I don't recognize my own name.
I get you.
Falcon. Does he have a? He's got a shot on the orc, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
Looks like he's got line of sight. Then longbow number 1.
Okay.
Left +4, 15.
That's so weird. He only has a +4 to hit, but yeah, that hits. I guess it's damage expression and number of attacks and hit points.
For so that would be 9 points of damage.
2d8 plus.
2d8 +2.
Jeez, how fucking low did you roll?
No, a 5 and a 2.
Damn.
You've been
Okay.
stealing my shitty rolls, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a second one.
I'm gonna say.
15.
Okay. After that first attack, he's looking pretty bad. So you still want to attack him again?
Like he's looking.
Like-
pretty bad, huh?
like- Whatever the term for the last quarter of hit points is, last leg or I don't remember what it is.
Falcon would probably like defer to someone else in the party for that, not knowing whether that's what if we intended to kill him or interrogate him or whatever. So he probably would not take that shot.
You want to have a quick in character.
Yeah, he'll let the real players decide.
Do you want to have a quick in character chat out of combat or like within reason?
Sure. Should we kill this guy?
You're not Neil right now. You're Falcon.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know how to speak for Falcon.
He's like this. He's broody and.
Yeah. Should I kill him?
Yes. Yes. Kill him.
He looks over at Greebo.
No, that's Sarissa.
Oh, right, but now he's looking over at Greebo, like asking Greebo, like,
Yeah.
shoot him.
Greebo's like, don't make me pull out my magic again. You know how that turned out. Kill him.
Okay, all right then Falcon takes the shot, or he made it, so he'll.
That was another 15, right?
Yeah, it was a 15.
Yeah, hits. Yeah.
That hit. All right, then I'll roll damage. 4 + 1, 5 + 2, 7. Only.
What are these rolls, man?
7 only.
Okay. More damage might have killed this guy. He's looking like super bad.
The orc is
The
magic
orc. Yeah.
Okay.
The magic orc. Okay, sorry. Let's see if we can finish this round before we're done. Does Falcon need to move?
No.
Okay,
Stay put.
Bugdob, followed by Sarissa, followed by Neil.
Okay. Bugdob will swing at this guy right in front of him.
Okay, the one that swung at him, I think,
Yeah.
is the same guy.
Yeah, the guy that swung at him. I think it was this one.
Okay.
So it's 8. So E8. Hold on. E8 plus 8. So Bugdob rolls 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. He hit.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and the damage is 2d4 plus 6. No, 2d8. 1, 2, then plus 6. So it's 6. 6 and 6, 12 points of damage.
Okay. So these are going to be the damage taken is going to be signified by that negative number to the right of the. I'm going to attack number 1, number 2, etc. So yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That does not put it into bloody territory yet.
Okay.
Is he staying where he is?
But well, if he moves, he'll take an attack. So no, he's not going anywhere. Sarissa hasn't told him to move back.
Okay. And what I'm going to say is, after this combat, if Bugdob is still alive, he will have double attack.
Oh,
So.
thank God.
Yeah. Sarissa, and then Neil.
Sarissa will. Let's see. I guess hit number. Well, that orc is looking. Does it look like the orc is controlling everything else, or they just seem like
they're in cahoots with him, but you haven't heard him dishing out like orders.
Orders.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Sarissa will.
I haven't used the word cahoots in a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Number 3 hasn't taken any
I was
damage,
thinking that's
right?
a great word.
Yeah, nothing has taken damage on this board aside from the orc and that minus 12.
Okay, so Sarissa is gonna take,
You really don't have AoE as a paladin, do you?
yeah.
Sad.
No, I'm just gonna use my little, with my sword, I'm just gonna smack him.
Okay.
So,
Number 3?
Yeah, 16, does that hit?
Hits, yeah.
Oh, thank God. And then, let's see, slashing versus... Okay, so for the damage, I have 1d8 plus 8 or the 1d10 plus 6. Is one one-handed and the other one's two-handed?
Correct. So if you have a shield.
The top one, yeah, so the top one is the one I'm using.
Okay.
So, oh, sweet, 7 and 15.
Okay. That does put this guy into bloody territory.
This guy, right?
Number 3, right?
And,
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm allowed to use Divine Smite if I want, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You're supposed to use it when you know it hits, but
okay.
that's fine at this point.
I just never I never use it, so he'll take 2 more d8 if I burn up one of those, right?
Yeah.
So 2 more d8s.
For a first level Divine Smite?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 more d8s. Hold on. Okay, and so Sarissa will do, her little mutter, hit him, and that's 11 more points of damage.
Okay. That is exactly what it was needed.
Sweet.
So he burns up in a flash of brilliant light. And you have another attack, I believe.
Yeah. So this little FF
Mhm.
fired twig right below me.
Mhm.
Teresa will just I want to say I stomp on it, but no, I'll hit him with my sword.
Yeah,
And
I would
so
take these if you want to say stomp just to be
yeah,
fun with it, but
19.
still your
So
regular attack roll.
yeah, yeah. So like not even stomp, but maybe like just
Kick
drop kick. Well,
Sure.
so 19. So let's see if
hits.
it. Yeah, it hits him. So 7. So 15 points of damage.
Yep, that is
So
disintegrated.
in. So can you just say that Sarissa just does one of those, just like she drop kicks him into next week, and he just goes.
Just FYI, a drop kick is when you launch both your legs straight out. So you'd be
No,
prone.
drop kick.
Right.
No, drop kick is when you like drop the ball and then you kick it as you're dropping it.
Yeah, those are.
Depends on if we're talking WWF or
Yeah.
soccer.
Yeah, I'm talking the one where you kind of do that hop, skip, step. Like you drop the ball and you take the first step like a skip almost,
it would
and then you launch. Yeah.
just be a kick. You just like a run up kick. But yeah, anyway. So Sarissa punts this little twig blight against, and it hits the wall and just shatters into 1,000 pieces.
Exactly.
I would say that I'm gonna tell you you're outside of the reach of anything else. If you wanted to move, you're welcome to, without opportunity attacks.
Okay, Sarissa would move.
Well,
like,
doing that would move past a twig blight to get opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. So, but if I step back, then
Correct.
Sarissa will take a step back then, so she can assess the situation.
Okay. You haven't been hit yet, right?
No.
You haven't taken damage from anything? Okay.
No, Greebo hasn't tried to kill me yet.
Yeah, I was thinking about your concentration, but I think you're good. Neil, followed by Greebo.
The orc is still standing.
Barely, yeah.
Neil's gonna grab his sling, and he's gonna shoot the orc with his sling. Be like, all right, I get the final punch.
We did something special with that, right?
He rolls. But he only rolled a 12. He misses.
Instead of the magical dagger, we made it a
but I've got
magical
my
sling,
1d4.
right?
Sorry, go ahead.
Instead of a magical dagger, we gave you a magical sling, I think.
Right. And
Which does what?
That's what I was getting. All of those stacked 1.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay,
so,
yeah.
Right,
Wait,
so
no.
I can add a 1d4
I
on top
thought
of
that
this.
was from the magical loot. Was it the sling we made into the?
Yes. Right.
Okay.
It was going to be a dagger, but we made it into a sling. And
Fine with me.
It gives me the extra bardics. Yeah.
And you want to use one of your 1d4s on this?
Yes.
You rolled a 12 initially.
Right.
It hits.
And add 2 onto that.
It hits. Yeah.
Woohoo! All right. So that's 1d4 plus 4, and all right, 7 points sling damage.
For once, I don't think that Neil gets to do this very often. Describe how you kill this guy.
Neil just grabs a stone out of his pack and pulls his sling back and just being like, I get the final shot this time, and he lets the sling launch, and it hits him right between the eyes, and he just falls over. The force of the sling bullet like pushes. He just falls and topples over backwards.
And it has indented about 2 inches, so you guys see this like concave tunnel. Yeah, the orc falls to his back, and bonus action or movement, and remove one of those bardics from yourself.
I'm gonna save my last bardic, so no. And no movement.
Okay. Greebo. You have a target-rich
Greebo.
environment this time.
Yeah, Greebo will, of course, magic stone.
Oh yeah, you don't have the spell slots for your AoE stuff, do you?
Oh, I have some. It's like, just about took everybody out. Let me look.
I'm just saying, Greebo has, like, remembering the radius of his spells now, he has an opportunity to hit several of these guys with another of his favorite erupting earths, or...
Yeah,
but
that's what I was eyeballing without hitting anybody else. Like,
what's the radius? Range, whatever? Not range, but radius? Or size?
feet. So if he did it in the
Is it a
middle...
20-foot cube or sphere? Or circle?
I think it's hold on. It's cube. But, you know, you can kind of turn it on its side so it's more of almost a diamond, you know what I mean? Or so if
there's your 20-foot cube.
did it, yeah, so it would be kind of like
I drew a 20-foot cube for you. It's the blue thing to your right. You can move it by clicking on it and moving it.
Okay. Oops. There we go.
There
So
you go.
Greebo will use and like right there.
I mean, you want to position it so it's at least clipping the character art of what you want it to hit. I'll assume you're doing it a little bit lower to not hit Rio and not hit Bugdog.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but it'll hit 4 in the well. It'll
Nice.
hit part of the
It's
well.
gonna hit
1, 2,
everything,
number
even
4.
those in the well.
Yeah.
It hit them.
But the bad orc is dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Dex
Greebo
save.
will like look at
Oh, no, go ahead.
everybody and be like, yeah, they need to do. Hold on.
No, do your RP first. It's fine.
Yeah, no, they need to make a dex of 14.
And while I'm rolling
But
that, do you want? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Greebo will yell, "Fire in the hole!" And he's made sure that everybody's clear because he really wants to show off with this spell, but he doesn't want to kill his newfound friends.
Okay, we're gonna treat this as if, yeah, so the one in the top right that's in the well fails. The one right
Okay.
below it has already taken 12 damage, fails. The one below that, nat 20, so that succeeds. So number 2 succeeds. Somebody please remember that for me.
Number 2 succeeds.
The
Okay.
twig blight at the bottom fails. The inwell to the upper left of that, like basically the inwell on the left, fails. Fucking the FF twig blight fails, and then number 4 succeeds. So 2 and 4 succeed.
So number 2 and 4 succeeded. They're the only ones.
And give me that damage.
Okay.
I don't think they resist earth or bludgeoning. It's bludgeoning damage, right? Technically.
11 and 2 and 5, 18 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, they don't have any kind of resistance to bludgeoning, and why would they? Is it 18 total?
Yeah.
Okay. So inwell.
Yeah. Bludgeoning damage.
That just shatters number 1, who had already taken 12. Number 2 saved, so that is 9 damage. It shatters this
Now-
twig blight.
It's now difficult terrain, FYI, guys. Sorry.
Erupting Earth doesn't cause difficult?
No, it does. It makes it. I'm imagining it goes from
Let's go.
difficult terrain to just fucking downright
Oh.
impossible terrain.
I see what you're
Right.
saying, okay.
Yeah, but it's already difficult terrain, so at least it'll get rid of the vines.
Okay, so Inwell took 18. Number 2 took 9. Inwell, the other Inwell took 18. It's a weird coincidence. And then the number 4 took 9. So, not that you can see the ones in the well, but they're currently bloodied.
Okay.
Any further RP bonus action movement from Greebo?
For right now, just because Greebo's gonna use I am debating. No, not yet. Not yet. So Greebo's not gonna do anything yet.
So I'm gonna say this guy is gonna go up to Falcon. This guy gets out of the well and has 5 more movement speed to hit Rio. This one crawls out of the well and is going to be able to hit Bugdob. He's going to position himself between Bugdob and Greebo. Yeah, that seems like it makes sense. And then number 2 would attack Bugdob again. So, attack number 1 against Bugdob misses. So vines strike out. 9 plus whatever is not enough. Attack number 2 against Bugdob from number 2 is also a miss. Yep, plus 4 to hit. Nope. The one attacking Rio, that's an 8 plus 4, so I'm assuming that misses. And I rolled that off the thingy, but it's a 12. So 12 plus 4. I don't think Falcon's AC is that high. So 16 hits Falcon, right? Neil.
Yes.
Okay, I think it does. Okay. Then this was with. Oh God, I never used any of their special shit. It's not that scary. It's fine. So the vines of this guy wrap around Falcon. They have a 10-foot reach? Shit, I wasn't taking advantage of that. I should have. Dang it. Okay. That's 2 4s for 8 plus 2 is 10 damage to Falcon.
Okay.
And he is grappled.
Oh, no.
Sorry, and as he is grappled this way, he is restrained. And you might as well put restrained instead of grappled, but yeah. That is the Vine Blights. Granok. So the name of the orc is Granok. Not that it matters, but the orc is dead. We are close to 7 o'clock, and we have 4 more things that are alive. So up to you guys. You guys might be able to take them out in the next round. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to, but we could also pause it.
Yeah, I think it's probably easy enough to finish these guys up, but I'm good with pausing it though.
Yeah, if we can
Come
do
back
it in the
and finish
next round, so we're not confused. So
They have.
I would rather come back.
Okay,
Pause
Okay.
it. I mean, just either way. Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
pause it.
Okay.
So we'll call it good. Good fight. I am once again sad that I couldn't do.
Coming out of the well, that was awesome.
I couldn't do
Yeah.
much of anything to you guys. Once again, even overstacking these fights, and buffing Granok's hit points and buffing the little I can't do anything to you guys. So
Greebo was actually pretty useful, other than
Yeah,
hurting
it
us.
was.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Good call.
I mean, Greebo has
Well,
been
it's just
useful
like-
since he was summoned by digging the pit traps and.
Yeah. Well, it's just like when we had at dawn when we were dealing with the undead. It was just,
Yeah.
Yeah, you used the tool for the job.
Not that this is gonna come into play when we pick up next week, but they are weak to fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're plants. So you could have theoretically tried to firebomb them.
Yeah, I didn't want. But I didn't want to. I don't want to
Yeah.
hit other people or burn the house down.
This courtyard is mostly made from stone,
Cool.
Oh,
and
okay, good.
it doesn't mention that in the description, but like the art here, brick. Anyway,
Okay,
you have
good
more
to know.
fireballs for some other time then. Cool.
Right?
Yep.
Sweet.
It's been good.
All right.
Cool. Good game.
All right, guys. Woohoo! We'll finish them off next week.
See you next time.
Yep. Then search
Okay.
the place. All right.
Bye.
See you guys later. Have a good one.